So, anyways, on last week's episode, you began having been teleported to the top story of the library, which is a place y'all had never been before, by Alar with Marcus in tow. You proceeded to make your way down to the basement level through a staircase that definitely had some magical proponents to it because you did not make a turn. You did not walk down what seemed like 3 flights of stairs, and yet when the stairs ended, you were popping out behind the bar on the basement level of the library, where you were presented with the scene of mild carnage. It
Reasonable.
seems that there was just like a mini kind of civil war within the library as an organization, aided by the chapter head of a different library within the kingdom who pumped up the numbers of the rebels that kind of made their play for Matthias's seat kind of thing. And after you came upon this scene, a few of you cooled down, having been, rearing for some bloodshed. And Matthias kind of gave you the lowdown on everything that had happened and explained that there were still two kind of outstanding people that had a part in what went down and are trying to essentially skip town about it. One, you found the docks relatively quickly, and then knocked him out even more quickly and brought him back to the library. And then you made your way to Asher's safe house that he should have known other people knew about. And you made quick work of him and the remaining kind of people loyal to him. So we kind of ended last session with everyone prepared to kind of head back to the library and take a long rest. I think most people have already done the long rest. You also leveled up to level 10. So
I didn't.
just right.
I'm gonna do that.
Tarsh got to start at level 10 because honestly I thought I was going to let you level up after the party, and then this is where we ended up. So he's the only one that didn't get a specific level up at the end of last session. So
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised no one noticed.
Oh, they noticed, yeah. I don't know if JT called it out in the session or if he just messaged me, but yeah, he was like, "I knows he's level 10," and I was like, "Spoilers."
Oh my god, I actually remembered to pick my spells. Fuck me.
So we will go back.
Congratulations!
You remember something?
I did! I may have slightly had to put it in my calendar, but don't worry about it. Genuinely.
Jesus Christ, Fig.
Just imagine a business calendar. Wednesday, select spells for level 11 Songshin.
Right?
Yeah. Hang on.
Meanwhile, I was over here having an existential crisis about picking a feat, and Fig's just like, oh yeah, I guess I'll pick my spells.
I didn't know what I wanted.
That's fair.
Are you even getting a feat, Corin? What kind of feat do you need?
A shrouded mind.
You don't need that.
I didn't need it, but I got it anyway.
It's funny. Yeah, I didn't need it, but it's funny that I have it.
That's fair.
It was incredibly hard to pass up pulling my strength up to 5, but whatever, we'll be fine.
I mean, I would have done the stats before feats, but that's just
Well, I'm still holding out hope that I'll stumble across a build of
Giant strength.
and yeah,
me.
or that Fenrir will die and I can salvage his.
Rude but fair, I guess.
Yeah. I'm just gonna wait until you
Oh, I have a
get
plus 8
you
to my
get your
acrobatics now.
strength
Fuck.
to 20, and then I'll
Give the
just
belt
drop
to
a
giant
giant's
strength.
belt. Yeah.
That's fucked, bud.
That's just rude. Travis, what's your HP at now?
84.
Okay.
Yes, Travis, what is your HP right now?
Fuck
My
off.
HP is 84.
I hate you guys.
And so your HP is
What
84?
about me? I haven't done anything.
Yeah, my
No,
HP
you're fine,
is
it's them
84.
too.
What do we
What's
do?
that meme? I hate everybody in this room, not you. You're an angel. What's that one?
Oh,
That
I
sounds
can't. I
about
don't
right.
remember.
That doesn't feel like
It's
a
like
real thing.
Fig the other day she posts on Twitter, she's like, "Oh my god, I just realized that I say assume instead of assume," and I'm like, "Bitch, I've said that 1,000 fucking times."
Well, I don't
I made
listen
fun
when
of
you
you
make
for it.
fun
You're
of
like,
me.
I made fun of her so many times. In fact, I made fun of her on Saturday during the session, because I'm like, "Oh, I assume so." Like, but
Okay, to
and
be
she's like,
fair,
"Oh, like I listened to that."
yeah, literally. Why would I pay attention to you?
Exactly. I'm never giving you any leeway when you're like, "Quit making fun of me." Like, you're never gonna remember anyway.
Fuck off! That's
God.
mean. One of these days, I will remember.
Yeah.
You sure about that?
No, I do sometimes. I will remember the most random things.
Yeah, the RSD and the amnesia just they fucking.
Oh
cancel each other
boy.
out.
Yeah. My knees
She's got
itches.
that. She's got that tonic of delayed feeling. One of these days, it's just gonna snap. It's just gonna take all that psychic damage at once.
Oh, that's so mean, but it's also accurate.
I feel like that happens at least once a month.
It happens like once a week, Travis.
Once a week?
Yeah, it's normally Sundays when I don't have anybody to hang out with, and then I'm like, oh, the sadness has arrived.
Just make more friends.
I can't. No, I don't. Gross.
You're going to a
I don't wanna
D&D
do that.
workshop like literally in a like what? Few
A
weeks?
week, a little over a week, yeah.
There you go. Perfect.
So
Yeah, but I'm taking Jack.
He's your buddy.
Yeah, you don't
say
hate him,
that.
remember?
I don't hate him.
Sorry, Philip.
I like him more now.
I'm so sorry.
Sorry,
In
Philip.
comparison.
So, as you all make your way back to the library, you do take the normal route down, where you come in through the front door and take the kind of TARDIS dumbwaiter to the basement. And a lot of the bodies have been cleared out. There are still some corpses remaining. A lot
Glow
of
workers.
the live librarians that were still there are still here. One noticeable difference is as soon as you get off the elevator, you do see a new body that is basically hanging upside down from its feet, tied to the ceiling. A lot of kind of punctures and slashes all over, some bruises, and then just like looks like he might have been kind of like disemboweled, and like his intestines and everything are kind of hanging down below his face, kind of thing.
Sure.
Oh, good.
why not?
I'm
That's hot.
Is that the person we brought back tied in a little knot?
I think you would recognize him as, yes, this would be Damien, whom you brought back here. And this seems to be his final fate.
You guys ended his
Harsh.
suffering after an afternoon.
Tarshk walks over, like scampers up and pulls the arrow out of his ankle. Finally, he
Yeah.
didn't remove it before.
It was still
dropping it
there.
off.
Yeah.
No sense in leaving this in him.
And you see that like Matthias, Marcus, Alar, and Mival are still just kind of huddled around the bar, slowly drinking from various receptacles and discussing amongst themselves things.
The other one's dead now.
We
Okay.
cleaned up.
Do you guys need that body? A chance?
Yeah, just for a little bit. You know,
Okay.
always good to, it's kind of like I was thinking to myself, like, what's the best way to tell people, maybe don't, step out of line? And then I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
so you want to display it? Okay.
yeah, it's kind of like, don't be a dick, and this won't happen to you, kind of thing.
Can I
Is
recommend
this better
hanging
or
him
worse
by
than
his
what she was
intestines?
planning?
And very possibly a spinal cord. That would make a really good wall decoration. Just saying.
He takes like a long sip from his beer. He's like, all right, yeah, I'll consider it.
Yeah, cool.
He's
So-
the youngest of us.
Me? I am
Yeah.
I mean, as far as you know, yeah.
canonically as a character and in actual age.
Yeah.
As far as you're aware, yes.
Oh man,
Yeah.
there's
No,
no
I
way
can tell you
Tarsk is
that
as
I-
old as I am.
I
That
don't
is fair.
know how
Thank
old
God.
Tarsh would be. Yeah, but
Well, yeah. But like mentally, I'm the youngest.
right from like what your race considers mature, I think you're the only actual child,
Yeah.
even though you are 90.
Which makes it that's kind of a fucked up way to put it when you consider that child is shooting arrows through people's throats and stuff.
And just suggested the best way to hang up a guy as a
have to learn
decoration.
sometime,
So hearing me also tell him how to hang up a guy as a wall decoration is probably also not the best.
Right, and so you said you've dealt with Asher?
Yes, we dispatched him. Corin, if you would.
Wait,
Oh,
how
my-
recently was that? Has it
I'm-
been an hour since we dispatched them?
I'm carrying him, aren't I?
Yeah, you
it's
you
probably
took him
been
from me.
less
Yeah, I
than
took
an
him from
hour.
you. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably been less than an hour. It's probably 15, 30 minutes of between Tarsh and Duchess kind of getting you back from where the safe house was back to the library. So,
Well, I would like to remove a dead toad from my pack.
I don't think it would be a toad anymore, would it?
Yeah, it's still if you don't take damage and die, like suffocating or coward kill, you stay polymorphed
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
for the duration. But once it hits the ground, I'll disperse whatever, or maybe that'll deal damage. I don't know.
oh
Just
shit!
throw him on the
Just
ground.
rules is written.
Just throw him on the ground.
Did Asher do that? He killed your toad?
No, that is Asher.
No, well, not Asher specifically. It was one of his dudes.
No,
Oh,
Asher's right here, and I just drop him.
That one angered me, and then it becomes a person again.
You just you kind of see him nod at one of the smokes in the library, and the guy just grabs a couple bruisers who grab a rope and he just slices open him by the stomach, and they do the same thing where they hang him upside down. He's like, right, see, the thing is, no one has to know that they actually suffered. He just has to look like they suffered, and then it's like, don't fuck with me, savvy? Yeah. So, intestines look the same whether you cut him out while he's alive or dead.
I still say you have to have part of the spinal cord out just so people can see it.
I still feel like that's a good idea. I might, it's late, so we can make adjustments as it goes. But I'm assuming
It also keeps them from when the intestines rot and they start, to
Oh, no.
rip because of the weight. The spinal cord keeps them up longer.
Corin walks over and takes a drink out from behind the bar.
Yeah, I was gonna say it smells great in here.
just
I press to
blood
digitate the
and-
smell away.
Yeah, just
Thank
blood
you.
and shit.
Wait, Philip, can I choose to not be able to smell?
I mean, you don't have to breathe.
Yeah, if you don't have to
Oh, yeah,
breathe,
there you
then
go.
yeah.
Sick.
So you just don't have to.
I'm just
Tonks
gonna
is just
stop
standing there,
breathing.
not
Does it
breathing.
smell?
She's like,
Sandra just holds her
un-
breath.
Until
Can't do it.
until you have to talk,
Yeah.
then you do have to breathe because that
She's
requires.
No,
"Don't make
I
me."
don't need to. It's fine. I will refuse.
Just not talk.
Does it smell? Glad I don't have a nose.
You're not missing much.
Corin glares at you.
Hey, I can't drink, and I really wish to.
Anyways, I'm assuming y'all are tired, so yeah, I suppose you can bed down here tonight. They're all two, recently vacated homes that, might be a good thing that maybe you take ownership of one of them. And then when people ask you around town where you're staying, you can be like, oh, I've got a house in town. But tomorrow, we'll talk quite a bit more, yeah?
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
And so we will call that, a successful long rest now, because I'm pretty sure in game everyone's already taken one because we had decided it was going to.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, if there's anything you want to do before doing a long rest, you can still do these things, but there's not going to be like, oh, and then a dragon crashes into the library,
Why not?
Spoilers, gee.
Why not?
because he flew
Can it?
away. He flew
Yeah, I
westerly
could-
northward.
I
He
should've
fled.
gave him the
I could
You need,
be
to, you need
Riley.
to word that better. He fled.
I could be level 11 when I go to bed tonight. It's fine.
Yeah, same. Same.
Would we have leveled up twice if we had killed him?
No.
Well, I mean, what is...
There might have had to be some extra reward, but it wouldn't have been a second level up. But
I am so furious with myself for not just staying and killing
I know,
him. I'm
because
so
I even
angry.
about it on whether or not I should just run up there and shove Riley over his head or something.
he was never intended to even come close to dying. On initiative 20, he regained 10 health and then dealt 12d10 fire damage in a radius that kept increasing. And if you failed your deck save, you got pushed to the edge of the radius. And Corrin was just standing in it, and he's literally immune to all damage except radiant while he's doing this. He was never meant to even come close. And I was like, do I have to add like a second turn for him at initiative 10 just to make Corrin go away? But luckily, my guy Lorzy decided to die, and Corrin ran away.
Because I chose to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so
You're a
angry
wizard,
that
so
I
yeah.
screwed myself by metagaming to save Travis. Like, what was I thinking?
You,
What a
dec-
fool.
Why would I do that?
Technically,
you decided to stand next to a wall that you should have known was going to blow up, and then I stabbed you and bit you with an assassin. That's not my fault, that's yours.
I
Stabbed
think
it
it's his
and brought
fault
the
for
tech.
playing wizard is the thing. You
Away
kind of
from
deserve it.
tanks. Away
Oh,
from the
always.
tanks.
Not
didn't
even
say
that
I
hard. Just
didn't
playing
deserve it.
wizard flat. Just don't do that.
I'm a wizard bard.
Philip, will you tell me how much
Yeah, that's
HP he has left? Do you know?
Ooh. I might know. Let me... He was less than 100. I think I kept him inactive so that he wouldn't show up in the watch mode, but I think had he been active he would have had a yellow ring.
I could have killed him.
I could have exploded his heart. That would have been so fucking good.
Could have killed him. I was attuned to the sword. I could have killed him.
I would have helped.
What kind of damage does the heart explode do?
So if they're lower than a certain amount of
Mm,
health, they die, right?
Kills
It's
them
under.
instantly
They
if
have to
they're
be
less than
under
20.
20. Yeah.
It's necrotic damage.
Yeah. So it might have had to be a decision if he was under 20
Mm.
whether it worked, but it would have dealt 0 necrotic damage.
Ugh. I would have been really mad.
Yeah.
I could have fireballed him, and he can't resist that.
Like he was literally meant to be like a crowd control tactic where it's like, okay, that part of the castle is gone. Let's go to one of these sides. And Corrin almost killed him. Well, I know Corrin would have killed him because you kept passing your deck saves, so you were taking like 14 fire damage instead of the 70 that everyone else would take.
Well, I get advantage on him, and I have a +6, so I was doing pretty
I
well.
hated it so much. I was like, do I need... I was like, I really thought that this was too much, but Corn's just standing in it. Do I have to make it more? But
You would have killed Finra if he'd stayed.
yeah.
Yeah, I would have run out of health potions eventually.
So yeah. Is there anything anyone wants to do before they actually complete their long rest?
No,
Are
I'm
there
all
any
set.
extra
I mean-
bodies hanging around, or not really?
I'm assuming we're all kind of just resting in the same room.
Yeah, they're
Weren't there
like
weren't there a bunch of bodies in here last time we came around?
Yeah, that's what I was
I
asking.
cleaned them up.
there are still
Yeah, I
a
was about to
few
say.
bodies left. Like if Duchess wanted to toss a few corpses into her bag, she could. Like they've cleared
I
out
am.
most of them. You would know that there were like roughly 50 corpses last time you were here, and it's like now like less than a dozen. So they've done quite a bit of cleanup, but they haven't quite finished.
So yeah, I am going to toss a couple of corpses in for Riley. And then I would like. Have I already asked the question of why does he like what kind of creation he uses it for, or have I not asked that question yet?
Finra is waiting for the
I don't
questions.
think you've asked that question yet.
I'm going to ask what kind of like after Riley is done eating, I'm going to ask him what exactly kind of creation he's using these bodies for.
I mean, I don't actually know if like any of them are like coming to fruition. You know, it's kind of a weird thing where I'm in this place and you're in that place, so it's like you might not even have to worry about it. But it's like taking different things, kind of meshing them into one, and then being like, oh, now I have a new thing. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's pretty fucking sweet. I'm like
He's like one
Are
of those
these new
gnarly
things
dudes.
useful in any way, or are they just kind of like fun little art projects like me with my sketchbooks?
oh, can your sketchbooks like come alive and like wreak havoc on the countryside?
No, but I sometimes wish the things in them could.
Okay, so like imagine like anything that you drew in your sketchbook it like became real. It's like that's kind of the stuff I'm doing. I'm taking like this body that you gave me. I'm taking this body that you gave me. I'm like, oh, what if I had like a third body that like had parts of both of them, and then that third body was like real. Like that's what I'm trying to do. But again, it's kind of weird, you know, because it's like I'm here and you're there, and so it's like I have all these great ideas. I'm doing all these experiments, but it's like I don't even know if it's gonna do anything because you know
Right.
there's like this
So-
gate between us.
Okay, so I another follow-up question to this whole thing that might be kind of fun for us. Theoretically, I know you said there's a gate between us, which I'm going to ask about later, but I need to know this thing first. Theoretically, if it wouldn't hurt innocent people and could be pointed at the thing that we're fighting or whoever we're fighting, could you theoretically let me take out a couple of those creations to test run them for you?
So like, here's the thing, right? So it's how do I put this? They're they don't have like anyone to listen to if they come to your world, you know? And so it's like if they appear, like they're kind of out of my hands and I can't guarantee that they're just gonna like be chill, you know? So
That's true. Okay.
but yeah, like I'm like I want them to be out there in the wild and like I'd love to be out there too and be like, hey, look at all this cool shit that I've done with like all these new things. But yeah, if there's a way to like get them out, like, and I'm still here, I don't think anyone could tell them what to do, and then they're just gonna do their own thing. And most of
the
them,
mad scientist whose first level was ranger.
yeah, and most of them, like, I built out of, like, beasts themselves, and so it's like, they're gonna have one motivation, it's gonna be, like, hunger, so it's...
Oh, okay.
yeah,
So they wouldn't have any kind of like mental
Oh, yeah,
direction. It just would be.
I'm making, like, a shit ton of predators down here, and they're, like, really fucking cool and everything, but you can't guarantee that they're just gonna behave, you know? Predators gotta eat, you know? And I don't
Right.
know what food chain they're gonna attach themselves to, but they're gonna be at the top!
Right, which would not be good for anybody involved if they destroyed the ecosystem that they need to eat. So if they became a keystone, yeah, okay, I see where this is. I see where that could be bad for us. Yeah, that's fair. So that gate thing, going back to the gate thing. Thank you for answering that question, by the way. The gate thing, theoretically, could mortals cross that?
I mean, it's like really fucking stupid. Like it's like I'm I'm like in just like a room. Like all I have are my experiments pretty much. And like thank you for that. But it's like these people, like they were like really jealous of me or something, and so they're just like put me here. And now it's like technically, yeah, someone could come here, but then it'd just be like us together in like a cell, you know? And it's like
Oh,
it's
so
no
it'd be a
fun.
one-way.
Yeah, it's like it's not an actual like fully fleshed out plane. It's just like a room I'm stuck in and I can't interact with people.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it's like hella weak, my man.
Do you want like any other food or just like I could find like board games or something if you make a
No,
smarter predator.
it's kind of like hard to describe because I'm like in a permanent state of stasis, and so it's like I don't need like sustenance. Also, like I'm pretty fucking sweet, and so like I didn't really need it before, but like now even less. And so like all I need is kind of like these experiments kind of like help me stay busy and kind of keep my mind active, which is nice because before it's like I didn't even really feel like myself, the last person who had this bag, and there's like it's it's like people don't really like cursed stuff, and it's like it's not even a curse. I'm living here, you have my house. I didn't ask for you to have my house.
That's fair. So I've basically just become your landlord, and theoretically, what you're saying is I've been the best landlord.
Yeah, and like if you ever wanted to evict me, that'd be like pretty sweet. Like if we're being completely honest, like I'd like it's great doing experiments in here, but like I'm still in here.
Right. I would look. I theoretically, from what I'm hearing about what you are and who you are in general, is the fact that I don't know what year you went into this or what like how long you've been in here, but shit has changed. And it
Oh,
would kind of make me need a little bit of an assurance that you wouldn't fuck shit up too
yeah, I mean, I get that. And, I mean, to be fair, like, time is a construct, so it's like, how long has it been?
a long
Uh,
time.
yeah, but, like, there's, like, this really, like, weak little, like, elf bro, and he's like, hey, you're on the wrong side. And I was like, I disagree. And then all of a sudden, I'm, like, in this fucking bag? Fucking weak.
Weird.
So, yeah. I don't know how long it's been. It feels like, I mean, I assume, like, how long since the last time you gave me something to work on?
I don't know, like 2 days.
Okay, yeah, it felt
Not
like,
even like
yeah.
right now.
I feel
Yeah.
like it just happened. Like, I still have them on the table kind of thing. So, it's
Yeah, I
just,
mean that makes sense. But I mean,
Table in
like,
there?
do you remember like
a
do you have any
table?
remembering of
Oh, my imprisoned deity's not allowed to have amenities in his prison
No!
cell?
No!
He has a little office. Don't worry about it.
What do you think he turned some of those bodies into?
Oh god!
There's
no-
Oh.
Someone actually
Look,
put some
look,
driftwood
human flesh.
in their bag
human,
of holding.
Look.
He's
Some
been here
types
for
of
a
human
while.
flesh are just the right consistency to make for good cushioning.
Oh, stop
yeah,
it.
like that would be about the other things. Like, do you want blankets? Do you want a pillow? Do you like if you've got like a wish list, let me know and I'll see if I can find it. But like, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, the year. Do you remember? Do you have any memory of the actual number that of like the year of mortal year you went into this, or did it just kind of happen at some point?
I mean, that's kind of a weird question, because like I think at a higher level. And so it's kind of weird because like for me it's just been like this is what's been. But like some of the others, they're big on like dividing time so that they can be like this is a big event. We should make a note of it. And so like it was definitely like in the like I think they
Don't
called
die.
it like the Age of Dragons is like when it happened, but it's like that's kind of like mortal terminology, and just for like me, it's like Tuesday.
Right.
Taco Tuesday?
I love the mental image I'm getting of just an evil, dark deity monster-looking guy in his PJs and fuzzy bunny slippers, just just hanging around in a really dark house. Just
And the fact that your character is seeing this other character heavily debating actually letting this thing out.
Tarshk
No.
literally doesn't care.
Can Finner hear the part where his auction
Actually, that's a good question. Who can
Can
and can't
anybody
hear
else
this
hear this?
conversation?
I guess this is just a decision I can make, right? I would say
Yeah,
that
it kind of is.
you are talking out loud. He is responding in your mind.
So we're getting
everybody
half
can
the
hear.
conversation.
We can
We can
everybody
hear.
can hear Duchess, but no one
from
can hear
our
the thing.
half, though, it sounds rather normal, like a
Yeah.
conversation. It's his. She's reacting completely placidly
You've
to his
You've
responses.
definitely heard like, okay, yeah, I could see that being an issue. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, I understand.
You're like, do you want anything? I'll see if I can find something. Like you've heard me ask for a
It
grocery
really
list or
sounds
a
like hearing
wish
someone
list.
talking on the phone to a relative while they're out in town.
Finner
Who-
is just
Who was
side-eyeing.
that? It was just my Aunt Connie.
Finner
Got
is just
scammed by an
side-eyeing.
MLM again, what can I say?
Finner's
needs
just
can- she
side-eyeing
needs cantaloupe.
Duchess.
Well, no, you've also heard me ask about the experiments, and I need assurances that you wouldn't fuck shit up that badly.
Corin
You
is probably
heard me
drunk.
ask that.
Corin is literally pouring the beer onto himself.
Finner is just
Brian
watching
has taken the
everything.
barrel and just sunk himself into the barrel of ale.
Yeah, probably.
He's like,
Drink through osmosis is faster.
eventually it has to work, right? The void can only handle
Yeah.
so much liquid.
If you pickle his soul, it's more effective. Yeah.
We're actually
Makes
gonna,
sense.
we're gonna do a 3-day brine. So they get maximum flavor.
I'm just waiting
Oh,
for
yeah.
Finner's just sitting down listening to
half of
Duchess.
the conversation. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Honestly,
just
I'm
waiting
probably
for-
not listening.
He's waiting for someone else to come up because he was told that he would have questions.
I wandered off at some point.
So
I'm trying to coordinate something, but we'll do
you
it
said
after
it was some
this.
like reedy looking elf dude.
It's gotta be some old elf deity.
Oh, yeah, so, like, he was this guy, he just, like, I mean, I guess he was, like, okay with the bow, or, like, some of the others were like, oh, man, you should, like, take him as, like, a disciple, and I was like, okay, dope, yeah. And then, like, all of a sudden, he's like, oh, you're no longer fit to rule, and it's like, screw you, man. It's like, you don't tell me what to do with my own stuff.
It really does sound like a retired strong bad.
And then, like, next thing I know, I'm in here, and they're like,
Even old enough to know what strong bad is.
I've seen Poker Night at the inventory.
Alright, that's fair.
So what you're telling me is that somebody convinced you to take this reedy ass elf looking dude as your disciple, and then this dude was like, no, fuck you, and then threw you in here.
yeah, and so it's like,
So
you know,
rude.
he was, like, really good with, like, beasts and stuff, and that was, like, my jam, and I was like, okay, like, you know, everyone else is, like, splitting up their domains into shit and being like, you're responsible for this, and you're responsible for this, but, like, everything passed through me because I'm the boss, you know? And then this little shit, he's like, you're doing it wrong, and I was like, listen, fucker, you listen to me, and then now I'm in the back. I don't even remember how it happened. Like, it must have been some kind of trick, or like, you know, like specific to like really cool people trap kind of thing. So like, I didn't see it coming.
Oh, you fucker.
Listen, you
Yeah.
fucker.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah, that was a dick move on his end. Because if you were just minding your own business, I mean, were you sending out things to kill other, like, you know, cities or some shit? Or were you just kind of like, you know, here's here's a forest. Have some things to populate its ecosystem.
I mean, I feel like if we're gonna get into the minutia of like who sent who to like kill who, like yeah, like maybe they're like some like giant wolves that like I sent to like step on some people, but it's like they were trying to take over my bro's city, you know? And like he was like, I no longer want to live on the God plane. I want to have an empire on this plane. And I was like, dude, that sounds fucking sweet. I want to support you in that endeavor, you know? And I'm a very supportive friend. And so it's like, yeah, maybe I sent some of my creations to like fuck shit up. And then all of a sudden, again, back, boom.
Ah, right. That's a very admirable thing. I mean, you stood up with your brother, with
Yeah. And
your
like,
person.
I used to have like a couple people in here because they were like jailers or something, if you want to call them that. Because like again, like it's not like a bad deal. Like I have my crafts, but like I'd like to be out. So it's like I don't want to call it like a dungeon cell or something like that. But it's like I used to have people to talk to, and then just like a little while ago, it's just like I just heard like this piercing scream, and they were like gone. So I've been like really fucking lonely. But like now you're here, so it's like, oh sweet. Now I have like someone I can talk to, and they weren't like responsible for keeping me here, and they give me shit for my experiments. It's like that's a win-win-win for me, you know. And like
Right.
I'm a big fan of the win-win-win because then everyone wins, including me, and I love winning because I'm a winner.
Hmm.
Who are you talking to?
Riley,
I believe it's her bag.
the bag.
I will watch that clip later, Fenrir.
So
But
you're
I can
crazy.
only imagine I look like an idiot.
I will have you know, as a player, I am like jotting down notes right now.
I
But no,
honest-
Duchess is. Hmm?
I was like, I honestly
Are-
don't even know how much of this I'm making up.
Well, you know what? You said it, so it's gonna be a thing.
It's canon now.
Yeah.
Canon now.
Tarsh is looking at Duchess as like, yeah, kind of like that actually,
I just
and
like
it's
what?
like, you sure you're all there in the head?
Oh, I am all here in the head. You just don't need to know which parts. Just some of it's just got a little jumbled.
I'm gonna lean over to my brain just blanked, the goblin friend. Be like,
Tarsh.
I want to
Tarsh,
hear something interesting, Tarsk. I want you to look at Duchess and then look away and then think about what she looks like.
Oh my god!
Oh, I forgot about that.
I know, I did too.
What?
I'm so confused.
Tarsk needs to look at Duchess and then look away from Duchess, but then think about what
And
she
then
looks
try to
like.
remember what the hell I'm wearing.
Yeah.
well, Tarsh hasn't been paying attention to what you look like at all, so
But yeah, just, like
Try
study
now.
it for a second
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then look away.
Yeah, right.
okay.
Try it.
Tarsh looks at Duchess for like
How
a minute.
successful is Tarsk, Philip?
Do I roll perception?
let's do a wisdom saving throw.
11.
Okay.
Oh.
Not
Wait,
bad.
are you within 10 feet of Fenrir?
Oh, am I? I'm
I
2
honestly
blocks
don't
down
know
and
yet.
1 block to the right.
You're also probably
I
technically
am.
not here. You guys are like in a room or multiple rooms. Maybe just one room if Loraz is telling
Tarsh
you.
would be up. Tarsh
Yeah.
would be up on top of something that he can sleep on.
So that becomes a
really close to the ceiling.
14, right, Fenrir?
Been a 14, yes.
Yeah. So that's not bad. But like as you think back on this person, and granted, you've only known them for maybe an
1 night.
hour total.
And he doesn't really care
But
what they look like.
even by your standards, because you're a goblin, you're like, she's short. Is like kind of what you remember. Like compared to the other elf who's now talking to you, you know that she's short. And that's about like the only real detail that like comes to just like the top of your mind from that. It's like, yeah, it's
And describe her.
she's an
Can-
elf, she's short.
You can't, right?
A
Crazy.
short elf.
Yeah, like you
Like,
don't
what
remember the
color's her
flower
hair?
crown, you don't remember the feather,
Yeah.
you don't remember the cloak.
Does she have a cloak? Is she wearing leathers? Does she have on shoes?
Do I have a flower crown
Does she have
on?
on shoes? It could
I
go
don't
either,
know.
honestly.
You don't
Tar-
know.
Honestly, I could see her being barefoot.
Literally.
Tarshk is now looking back at Duchess as he's saying all these things. He's like, I can see her right now.
Okay, but now look away again. Can you remember? Can you remember if she's even wearing shoes?
Lorazes has been waiting to do this to somebody.
Someone has been needing to notice this.
No one else believes me.
I'm beginning to suspect everyone in here is a nut job.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, Tarsh, to answer your question about whether or not I'm all here and whether or not I'm crazy for talking in my bag, do not stick your hand in my bag. It will be
It
gone.
eats things.
Is that why you were shoving corpses in there?
Yes.
But the real fun part is I have a game we can all play now. Now, before
What the fuck?
Finrir, I slighted him. Or Ishara, should I say. So we should all play a game where we all get around with mugs, and we all go in turns, and we say one truth and one lie, and all of us guess which one is true and which one is lie. And if we're wrong, we drink, and we go around in a circle doing that.
Does the truth or the lie have to be about us?
The point of the
That's the
game
point
is
of the
to
game.
find out more about each other, but if you hate us, then I guess not.
If you want to be a fucking jerk about it, I guess not.
I would like to play this game, but I cannot think of anything. So, like, give me 10 minutes, and I might be ready.
Tarsk like thinks for a second and then shrugs and says, sure.
Fenrir has zoned out and looks like a suit of armor.
And I'm still having a conversation. Throughout that whole conversation, I'm still having a conversation with Riley whether or not. Phil,
yeah.
I will actually just text you more questions if I have them.
That's fair.
Yeah. Because I have a lot. I could fill up a solid hour and a half just asking
Please,
questions.
please don't.
We've come awfully close.
I know, that's why I was like, I'll text Phil about it.
Do you want any of the NPCs that are down here to play Two Truths and a Lie with you?
Oh,
Yes.
Really?
Yes!
Matthias.
Marcus.
100%.
100%.
Matthias,
Oh,
Marcus,
yeah.
and
Oh god,
Alar.
Marcus is down here. Oh shit.
Oh,
And
is
Alar's
Alar
down
here?
here. Oh no.
Yeah.
Philip, you get to play the game 3 times.
You
Wait!
can
I
pick
thought we were.
one.
I thought we were in a separate house.
I'm
No,
inviting
we're in the
everybody.
library.
I think
we're still in the library.
I think you maybe went back to the bar if you're playing a drinking game.
I would have asked us to go back to the bar if anyone's interested in playing.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I
if you
wanna
don't want to
play.
play, don't have to play.
I'll play, but I won't drink.
Oh, you
Oh,
can
that's fair.
smoke.
I won't drink alcohol. Let's go.
Yeah,
with
there
that.
we go.
Yeah. There's probably peach juice here. Fucking,
Yeah, exactly.
you
I'll
know
have
who made
something.
this bar.
They have
Yeah.
a monopoly on peaches.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even if they hadn't, Corin's actually kept some peach juice specifically for you in his bag.
Thank you.
So, of the NPCs with names that are down here, you have Matthias, Marcus Alar, and
Marcus.
Mival. Mival probably wouldn't play, so you've got
Yeah, I don't care
Matthias,
about him.
Marcus and
Marcus.
Alar. Who would play?
Yes.
Marcus.
I would love to know more about Marcus.
I was gonna say I want Ayla, but yeah, I want him to play.
Are any of them close to death?
Are any of them close to death? Matthias probably still has a yellow ring from the attempted coup,
good.
but everyone else, I don't think took too much damage in the fight. Yeah, Alar maybe is missing 30. I think Marcus might be almost on. Marcus is missing about 90.
If I fail my constitution checks and get drunk, I'm going to pick a fight with Marcus.
Fair.
Reasonable.
What sword are you gonna fight him with?
Okay.
Just my longsword +2.
Oh, okay. It's the only.
Oh,
sword
I
you
have to update
Right.
Obsidian. Fuck.
Yeah. I think Karsh could be okay with playing the game as long as it's not with Matthias.
Why?
I guess technically it's your boss. That'd be
Hey,
cool.
just because he works for him doesn't mean he particularly likes him. He's
You're
kinda
about to
just-
abandon them anyway.
Spoilers.
Why not?
Has Tarsh got a thing against halflings?
Is he racist?
Oh my god, is he racist?
I would love to
he
hear
does-
Marcus.
He doesn't care enough to be
He
racist.
just
Is
looked at
he
the
reversed Beth Renato?
The 3'6" Matthias
He's reversed,
standing
Beth.
at 4'1". Where's the rest of ya?
Stop making up weird headcanons about my character.
Never.
Too late, buddy.
Never.
Oh,
And
you'll
anyway,
learn.
That's half of
and-
what we do.
And anyway, to answer that, no, he doesn't care enough to be racist.
All right. So Tarshk would not play with Matthias. I think Duchess would love to play with Marcus.
Absolutely.
And everyone's playing with Alar.
Yeah, I want to play with Ayla.
Do we have to pick one? Is that the problem?
You have to pick one.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god!
I'm not gonna
Why
play.
would you do this to us?
I'm
Bill?
not gonna pick. I'm not gonna play two truths and a lie with 3 fucking people.
Why?
Yeah.
I haven't fleshed out them that much. I can only improv
You
so
want to know a
much.
secret? Play two truths and a lie with yourself with multiple characters, and it's 1 in 1, and you got to guess which one. That's how this drinking game works.
All right.
It's not 2 in 1, it's 1 in 1, and you got to guess which one.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Where are they? Marcus. I'm going to make a charisma saving throw. That's not great. And I'm gonna do the same thing with Matthias. He
Am I just giving Marcus just the biggest puppy eyes that I can?
And who's the other Alar?
We could play two truths. We should.
Wait,
If
is
you
Marcus
guys had
aware
done
that
this
I'm
in
actually-
my campaign,
All right.
so much good shit would have happened.
So
Oh, we should
I've
do that.
rolled 3 charisma saving throws. Anyone who wants to play with any of these people can make a persuasion check to get them to join
Oh.
the game.
I want to persuade Ayla.
I want to try Marcus.
Okay.
29, not 20. Fuck you, you're playing.
You're absolutely
Oh.
you piece of
Alright, guess we're going with ALR.
Wait, hang
You-
on.
anyone
No,
can
try and
roll.
convince the
Wait,
others as well.
Wait. To make this fair, since only one person's rolling for Marcus, everyone who wants Alar has to roll for it, and they'll use the lowest.
I would say pretty much anyone who wants to it basically become a group check, so we take the average.
For fuck's sake, Corin.
22
What is wrong with
for
you?
Marcus?
That's okay. I want
Wait,
Marcus to play anyway.
Okay,
does
so
Marcus know I'm actually 90, or have I not told him?
I think you
I don't
I think
remember
you
if I
told him at a
Marcus.
point.
Okay, I think okay. It's like I don't remember if I told Marcus or not, but I'm 90.
Okay, so
and
I have
not
a 22
100%.
and a 5 for Marcus, a 21 and a 29 for Alar. Right? Lorazes, are you doing Alar as well?
I'm doing Alar as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Who isn't doing Alar aside from?
I think Corin and Duchess are trying to persuade Marcus to join in. And you don't have to roll. You don't have to try to convince anyone if you don't want to. But if you want to try to convince someone, roll persuasion and then tell me who you're trying to convince.
Fenrir doesn't care.
Then we're playing this game for you because we don't know enough about you.
Tarsh doesn't care as long as it's not Matthias.
Have all the answers.
All right.
Why does he not like Matthias?
So Matthias, since no one is trying to get him to play, is going to sit out and keep drinking. Marcus, despite having a +8 to charisma save, I rolled an 11 total. So the average of a 22 and a 5 is like a 13.5. So,
I guess we should all get around a table or something.
yeah, Marcus agrees to play. Alar agrees to play. I rolled a 22 for Alar. You nat 20 piece of shit.
Yeah, but my persuasion's so much better than yours.
Weren't you taking the average?
Well, yeah.
Now, are we going to go around the table,
So-
or are we going to roll initiative?
Ooh, that'd be fun. Let me.
No, please don't. Well, actually, I roll bad on that. But please don't make me go near the top.
Is it the person whose initiative turn it is has to say the truth and the lie?
Yeah.
I mean, we can.
And then
roll
everyone guesses, and it's based on whether the people who've guessed are right or wrong.
Oh, we
that
do.
they-
Wait, hang on. Did we
The
decide
person
on
who's-
2 truths and a lie? Or
No,
one
it's
truth, one lie?
one lie and one truth.
Oh,
And we
alright.
have to guess which
Oh,
I guess we could do
why?
2 truths and a lie, but that seems like a lot if you don't have a lot of character backstory that you have.
I can't even think of one.
Okay, so
The one time I roll good on initiative, it's when I don't want it.
and the bartender's gonna be
Alright, 10.
inactive.
Flat 10.
Too bad for you, huh?
Sprite's gonna be inactive, and Maval's gonna be inactive.
Where's Marcus?
Let me
Apparently,
roll
Duchess
for
is
him.
sitting on top of him.
His
Am
Oh, I see. I see.
his auto roll.
Duchess is
sitting in his
lap.
21.
Duchess would be the little shit who doesn't get close to anybody but will drape herself over the back of Marcus just to be a shit.
So I need initiative for Corin and Duchess, and let's do.
Oh, shit.
10.
Okay.
You got 10.
Why am I
Wow.
rolling initiative?
Yeah.
It's to determine
Are we
Good
the
doing
order.
one truth and a
Yes.
lie? Is that what we determined? Or two
Yeah.
truths and a
One
lie?
truth, one lie.
One.
Yes. Oh. Well,
And
Nope,
Duchess
it's-
Why
It's
is
about
why
the
is
same
Alar there?
He's playing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's playing too. He lost. He rolled for it and failed.
So Songshen and Larazis had a combined
No.
25.
Corin, do you want to go before me or do you want to go after me? Because we both rolled a 10 for our
And he
initiative.
rolled a 22. I have Corin
You can go
first, if
before
that
me.
helps.
Okay, that's fine.
But
I don't care either way because it's not, battle or
Yeah.
something. But...
okay, that's fine.
Looking at and the conditions on.
Oh wait, I need to double check a thing real quick. Philip, I'm gonna send you a message.
God damn it!
Oh, shit. Okay.
It's
Hold
a
on.
very simple one.
Okay.
Song.
Oh fuck. Oh, okay, that's fine. I can't think of anything.
Which is fine because Larazis goes first.
Yeah, I get to go first. All right.
Right, so Tarsh looks across the table and is like, all right, who goes first then?
I will go first. In case no one's played this. I've had to do this in the dorms before. I wasn't quite as excited then, but I'm a bit excited now.
I forget you're just a frat boy on vacation.
Don't expose me.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Why are we all doing this voice?
Because it's how Travis sounds.
Always, yeah. It's my favorite.
Oh,
Actually,
my
in real
God.
life, he's doing an accent right now,
Yeah.
too. Fake.
Oh my god.
Yeah, to like
if
hide
you
it.
ever run into Travis in real life, it's all Valley
I'm-
Girl.
I'm
it's about
just
girl
I'm just
looks
gonna
like
I'm
all
just
the
gonna expect you to say, "Oh my God, Becky," every
That's
time
his-
I talk to
That's
you.
his natural.
Oh my god, Becky!
Appalachian.
I don't know why
accent.
Becky is the one name that goes
Because
with that
it's a very
accent.
popular name out here.
All right,
Is it?
Larazis is going
Yeah.
first.
All
It used
right.
to be.
This is it. The first one, I am shorter than my sister.
I mean,
The second one, my favorite music is jazz.
Like
Oh,
jazz.
The jazz is the lie.
Marcus
How
looks
tall are
at
you?
you with a look of disgust and goes, "You're definitely taller than your sister."
Nah, I think the jazz is the lie.
I don't know. I feel like he's a short man in his family, which is really weird because that is a
He's like
big boy.
freakishly tall, though.
I'm
I know, but I
6'8".
could see it being like short for his family.
What's your
And
favorite
your sister's what, a
instrument?
dancer?
Oh
Do we
yeah.
So are we supposed to all guess, and then whoever has the most votes is the one we vote on?
So I
No,
think,
it's individual.
No, like each individual gets to pick.
yeah. So everyone guesses what's the lie and what's
There's
the
no
truth.
consequences really.
Whoever is wrong drinks, and depending on how often you're wrong, we might start adding con saves into this. But as far as I can tell, this is mostly just an information gathering kind of session. So we're just gonna roll with it.
I
Sounds
just can't imagine him
Works for me.
liking jazz.
I'm with you on the jazz. It has to be the jazz. That's the lie.
He absolutely loves jazz.
Well, to be fair, I can't imagine him liking anything. So like,
Tarshk looks vaguely confused.
Marcus
doesn't
is
know what
going to
jazz
look
is.
directly at Larazan and go, "Your sister is 5'9".
Oh, that would be an insult.
Oh.
She would hate that.
Okay, which
if
is it,
everybody has
Lorazza?
chosen. My
Tarsh.
favorite music is jazz.
Tarshk turns to Korn and asks,
I will drink.
"What's jazz?"
It's
reasonable
awful.
question.
It's like when Philip does improv, but it's for music.
See, I wasn't gonna say anything even remotely like that.
I don't think Tarshk would have heard that. So.
That actually seems more mean to jazz than anything.
Well, to be fair, a lot of jazz is fucking terrible. So, or a lot of what gets called jazz is fucking terrible.
That
So
right there.
anyone who thought that jazz was the lie has to drink. Duchess is getting
I drink.
a little
I
bit of a
guess-
sugar high.
I guess
You don't want me at a sugar
The
high.
distinctions.
Tarshk is going to drink because he didn't get a chance to guess because he didn't know what jazz was.
Turner's not going to drink.
Fair.
Reasonable.
It's music. It's not good.
Jazz was.
And
Can we add con saves to everybody? The
Hold on,
more
be-
Duchess gets a
before-
sugar high.
Before you get any ideas, I actually planned to have that be a thing before you said it.
That's
So-
fair.
So he
That's great.
was going to ask that before you said anything.
Fenrir does not drink because it does not affect him.
Then can we have
It's about
Fenrir
the-
roll a con save every
The matter.
the higher my sugar high goes?
Send some liquid to the void, Fenrir.
Yeah. It's the thought that
It's the
counts.
principle.
Yeah.
I think once we get to the third round of drinks, we might have to start rolling con saves.
Mhm.
Come sit
Yeah.
over here, Fenrir.
Yeah.
There's no chair.
Tarshk is just
Bring a chair over here.
Tarshk is standing by a wall. He's
Every
not actually sitting.
every time Fenrir is wrong, Laraz's cast Dispel Magic on him.
I'm just gonna whack him with my hand axe every time he's wrong.
Sogshen, it is your turn
The
to
blunt
tell
side.
us one
The
truth
blunt
and one
side,
lie.
non-lethal.
Okay. Mine is slightly different from what Larazas went with. I was raised at the base of a wizard's tower, away from a lot of people, or I was raised in a noble family.
Oh, I know this one.
You have to remember what I've actually told you in character, and I can't
I know
remember
this
what
one.
I've told you in character.
Tarshk has
Say the
no
wizards
idea,
is the
so
lie.
Tarshk looks at you and go up and down and says, "I'm gonna guess the first one's the lie."
You think she was a noble?
Yeah, you have to remember what she actually looks like.
Yeah. You,
As well.
you see Marcus is torn, and then Laraz says that, and he goes, the Mage Tower one's the lie, and Alar is guessing the noble one is the lie.
The noble one's gotta be the lie. There's no
Well,
way.
to be fair, that doesn't look that far off from an old-timey noble if they were, a corpse for a while.
I mean, that's fair.
That's a
Hang
good.
on.
That's a good
Being-
fur-lined robe, right there.
Being dead for a while tends to make you look a lot less fancy.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
So you
Yeah.
might have looked better when you were alive. He doesn't know.
She's only been dead for
Kinda
3
rude,
years.
but okay.
Is that a long time to be dead?
No.
And I was dead for 6 seconds. 12 maybe. And
Yeah,
let
he
me
looks
tell
fine.
you, It
In
was
fairness, you already look like shit.
18 max.
18 max. I don't know if it made it that far, but yes.
Fenrir goes ahead and drinks.
I don't know. I think
Yeah.
it only took about 15 seconds to annoy the gods into letting me go.
So did everyone guess?
Yeah, I
I got
said the
my guess
wizard
in.
is a lie.
The tower's the lie.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
She was
so I got-
never a noble.
I was a noble formerly. Well, still am? I don't know. I don't know what counts anymore.
all right. So Tarsh
But
got
you're
that
so
one.
broke all the time.
I'm a corpse, Lorazas.
He rolls his eyes while he takes his drink.
Loraz is just like, but we make so much walking around money, and yet you seem to have no money for walking around.
I just don't pay attention when the money gets handed out. Don't worry about it.
So anyone who guessed that the Mage Tower was the truth has to drink.
I couldn't think of a
Lorazas.
good lie. Is
And,
the problem?
and we continue around the table and get to Tarshk. Which is going to be fun for me because I don't actually know like anything about Argus's character, so I'm going to be guessing actually blind for this one.
That is hilarious.
You have to take a drink IRL.
Oh God.
That's what I've
Don't
been
He's
do
doing.
already started doing
Oh,
that.
God.
He's like,
Down it then.
no.
It's not that bad. I'm just on my 5th lemonade. I'm going to get a sugar high.
All right. Tarsh kind of rattles his drink in his cup for like a solid 10 seconds, like he's trying to think of what to say, and then says, "So, I used to live in the mountains, or my name is Tarshk."
Gonna be the Tarshk thing, isn't it? Tarshk thing is the lie.
Yeah.
For the meme.
Yeah, pretty much.
So what is? I mean,
Fenrir went up to the bar and asked for a barrel and put down 10 gold.
I'm gonna turn and yell, "Hey Matthias, what's this one's name?" and point to Tarshk.
Ah, you mean Tarshk? Yeah, that's Tarshk. You know, I introduced
Alright,
you
cool.
last time.
You suck at this.
Fenrir, what's your AC?
What's my AC?
Shit.
It's so high. It's so high.
His AC's like in the 20s, dude.
I'm just going to start I'm only going to have mages, and the only spell they have prepared is Dispel Magic, and that's the only thing I'm going to do against Fenrir.
Okay.
Well,
That's
My-
so rude.
So, did everyone guess?
I think Alar and Marcus both guessed that the lie is that you're a race in the mountains.
Okay. So
Most-
I
guessing
guess
name.
fake name.
Mostly because they
Yeah,
know
I'm
you as
guessing fake
Tarsh,
name.
but also because your ears kind of look like, they kind of have the webbing. Right?
doesn't mean you can't come from a freshwater lake.
I'm not
no.
imagining that. Am I?
Not really. Not really.
Oh, I am.
They're normal goblin ears.
Yeah, I am imagining
Oh, you
that.
also look like you're a beach boy. I just remembered.
Yeah, he does.
You wear sandals. You can't wear sandals in the mountain.
So, all
Yeah,
right.
you
so,
can.
any
Not
I've seen
confident.
Rurouni Kenshin.
I'm sorry.
Getting
There
a
are beaches
barrel
in the
of
mountains.
Alcohol for us, Corin.
Tarsh looks up and says, "I'm pretty sure I wasn't raised in the mountains."
Okay.
I drink.
Yeah.
I drink.
Orange drink.
I
I
didn't
don't
know it, but then when Matthias said that your name was Tarsh, then I knew it, and that's why I guessed that your name was Tarsh.
Mm-hmm.
Corin come to my table when he heard
I didn't
got
really
a
ha-
barrel.
I didn't really have a lot of things I could have said for the truth.
That's okay.
Do you just not know them?
About the only thing I remember is that my name's Tarshk.
Whereas you can't just
So you're another one of those people.
you can't just ask people if they have amnesia. That's not good.
It's kind of rude.
Yeah.
So that bumps it up to what? 4 people in this group who now have amnesia?
So many.
Mine's getting
That
better.
sounds like
I
a
think
Yours is
I think
getting
I've
better.
got 3 amnesias and a false memory. So
Yeah.
we'll round up to 4. Next on the docket is Fenrir.
What? Oh, my turn, I guess.
Hmm.
Shit. Fuck.
Did you pre-plan your turn?
No, I did not. I was
Yeah,
busy
it's
getting
fine.
alcohol.
Lie to us, Fenrir.
Lie.
Or true.
Fuck. I don't know. I'm not very good at this. Oh, shit.
Goody two shoes.
I
I
enjoy
simply
killing.
cannot lie. Oh.
Lie. It's just
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy killing, or sorry, no. I enjoy torture.
Ooh.
ooh.
Are those the two? You enjoy killing or you enjoy torture?
No, I enjoy
Okay, I was about to say, that's
torture,
fucking dark, bro.
and my real name is Fenrir.
Okay,
Oh, well, that
honey,
one.
babe. Fenrir.
Wait. They're both lies.
Yeah, they both
Yeah,
feel like
exactly.
lies.
I'm beginning to think we got real dark with this one, but I think your
No,
real
I think you
name
enjoy
is
torture.
Fenrir.
You enjoy torture. No, I'm gonna go with
I
that.
cannot see you enjoying torture.
You do.
Marcus agrees with Taylor. He's like, yeah, I do think. I mean, that's what he told me his name was, and he doesn't seem like a liar. He looks directly at Fenrir.
Why would you say it like that?
Sorry, I was distracted. What was the truth and lie?
Fenrir's
enjoy
name
torture.
is Fenrir, or he enjoys torture.
As soon as Marcus just looks at him, he breaks the lid, just pours some of the alcohol from the barrel.
Pops the lid on the barrel.
Lorez is like, well, his true name is Bucket Man, so obviously he enjoys torture.
So, am I gonna
And
drink
passes
again?
the barrel to Corin.
I just
I
dunked my
guess.
tankard in the barrel.
I do enjoy
Torture.
punishing those that are evil.
Okay, that's reasonable. That's
That's a whole different thing.
yeah, that's a slightly
I enjoy
different vibe.
torturing them.
That actually makes me reconsider my guess of your name being Fenrir.
Yeah.
But I'm going to stick with it. Your true name is Fenrir. That's what you said to people, and that's what I believe.
I only don't believe that because I've heard people who know more than us say otherwise.
What's your real name?
Well, you can't just be dropping that on me after I've already made my guess.
Yep.
Well, didn't he already say what the lie was?
What is the
Lie
lie?
is my real name is Fenrir.
What?
Ah,
I'm gonna
shit.
cut your legs off.
I drank again. I have drunk 3
I'm
times
drinking
now.
again.
Oh shit, that reminds me. I have a message for you, Fenrir.
Fuck him.
I'll tell you later.
I already know who said it.
Philip,
That
did
just
you
takes
say we
another
had to
drink and
start
repeat.
rolling when we drank 3 times?
I think so. So I guess I need a con save from Songshed.
I am Can I
So-
hold my resistance to poison to
You
just
can
not?
say you're resistant to poison, so you can roll this with advantage.
Okay.
So, the
Uh,
torture was the lie.
Oh
No,
dear.
the name
Oh
was
wait,
the
I
lie.
rolled.
The name
So
of
he
I rolled the
enjoys
wrong way,
torture.
but you know what I mean.
Yes. So
Okay,
He
that's,
enjoys torturing those who deserve it.
I would
So,
say
so he
Yeah.
enjoys torture.
a,
Okay.
a 15 is high enough for you to not be immediately drunk, Songshen. You're doing
Woo!
okay. You're starting to feel it a little bit, despite maybe feeling like you shouldn't be feeling it at all, but it's still under control.
I should try harder.
Yeah. So, Alar is going to go next. Inherited a secret title from my father, and all of my brothers are straight.
Wait, say those
Which
again,
one-
please. Sorry.
All your brothers are straight is the lie.
How
What was the
dare
first
you.
one?
First one was
No, I
he
think the
inherited a
secret
from
title
his
is the
father.
lie.
I'm sorry, I missed that again.
So he inherited a secret title from his
Title
father,
from his father.
Okay, fair.
and all of his brothers are straight.
So I think the secret
Huh.
father, the title father thing, is a lie. I think you got it from your mother.
How many brothers do you have?
Yeah, that.
You'll pay to find out.
I mean, I will.
2.
There's
I
multiple
have
though.
2.
This is a D&D game. There's no way that's true.
Yeah, I have 2.
Okay. Wait, we've met at least one of your brothers, right?
The
Yeah.
first rule of D&D is make up a imaginary gay person. So
You,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
so I think the father thing is a lie. I think you got it from your mother.
I guess technically, depending on how the trip down the mountain tunnel went, you would have maybe met some of Alar's family, but you did not meet any of them in the fight. So, I don't think I've mentioned them by name to you.
Yeah, I thought I'd met one of them, but I might just be thinking of the other fucking campaign at this point. Can I?
wait, didn't we fight with one of his other brothers in the tournament though?
No.
Wasn't there another of your
You guys are
in the-
thinking
Oh, so-
of the Lackman family, which you have met multiple members
Well,
of.
I knew the Lackmans, but I thought that there was a another
Alar-
wave crest or whatever the fuck.
Alar and Xandar fought together. And
That's right.
Xandar is a Lackman who
A Lackman,
you
yes.
know others of. Alar is a Wind River whom you know none more
Philip.
of.
They're all super awesome and handsome, so it's
Yes. Can I make a cross campaign insight check on whether or not I think Alar's brother is gay and or a rephrase, not straight?
he has two of them. The odds are not in his favor.
Are you asking me if you can roll insight with Moss stats? Is that what you mean by cross campaign?
I
Or
want to
do you
think
mean
about.
you want to roll both?
No. I will use Sunshine stats. I just want to think about the brother I specifically remember meeting in that one casino bar. Beginning of the last campaign.
Oh, Fig. That's not actually his brother. That was a lie.
Fucking wait, he was a bastard, wasn't it? It's one of the other bastards.
Yeah, but Alar's
Oh,
not
yeah,
a
he's a
bastard,
fake bastard.
as was revealed.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you
It's the
discovered
twins.
that.
Yeah. No, I got confused.
His last name isn't Wavecrest.
No, I know.
I
I
mean,
forgot
you
about
can
the
roll an
twins.
insight check, but yeah, the person
Disadvantage at this point.
Yeah.
I don't think. Okay, in my defense, I don't think I actually met the twins. Either.
one has,
so
You know, they were
Fuck.
straw dummies in the presentation.
I'm gonna go with I don't think any of your fucking family's straight. Any of you. None of you.
I'm gonna say the lie is that they're straight. Yeah.
Okay, that is fair.
No, I'm going to say that the lie is the father title. I still think it's the mother who gave him that title.
Tarsh thinks that the father thing is the lie.
Okay.
Fenrir's already taking your drunk.
The truth is that he inherited a title from his father. His
Yay.
not oldest brother, but older brother is gay and is married to a very fantastic man. William is a delight.
Well, that's two drinks for Tarsh.
You said it was a secret title from your
I
father,
think I'm on-
right?
Yeah, he said secret.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Duchess is on her third piece of sugar intake.
She's just eating sugar cubes. She's not actually drinking.
No, but you know what? Sugar highs are
Honestly,
one hell of a thing.
I could see Duchess popping a sugar cube and then washing it down with peach juice.
Is it
Oh,
bad that
God.
I've honestly done that? Just not with peach juice, but with like lemonade.
I mean, a little bit, yeah.
Look, sugar cubes are great, man.
Of
that's
course they're
yeah.
great. They're sugar cubes.
Sugar cubes.
Corin,
I-
it is your turn to do a lie next.
Does that mean that Duchess has to make a con save?
That's what I'm wondering.
I think we can wait one more for Duchess because basically you're not struggling against being drunk. You're just getting more energy.
Sugar high.
Yeah.
No, I'm struggling against having actual coherent thoughts.
Yeah. you're just gonna start like your hands start shaking, and be like, oh, I should slow down this peach.
Coming
No,
Yes.
it's the quintessential ADHD thing where you have one thought and then that thought goes off the rails, but a second thought comes over that thought, so you completely forget what the first thought even was.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like that. We don't need to bring that part of that up. I don't do that.
All right,
Do that.
Corin's turn.
Especially when I'm on a sugar high and I'm not focused on something else.
So who's the closest to being drunk?
I think
Songshen.
Songshen is the closest to being drunk.
Yeah.
Duchess is the closest to just being very energetic and jittery.
That could be a
Tarshk has
pick.
two drinks in him at this point.
Lorazos has one.
Fenrir has
Oren's
none.
had 2.
Speaking of Corin,
Hmm.
what are your truth and lie?
Corin take another big swig of the barrel.
Come on, buddy. He's secretly cursing us all.
I mean, probably.
I believe it.
It's not really a secret.
It's not a secret if we can guess what he's doing.
You haven't been thinking of it the whole time?
I've been trying really hard, buddy.
It is genuinely really hard. It'd be easier on Moth.
It's like you have to think of
It would
like
just all be lies.
a part of the backstory
yeah, you're
that
right.
you actually want to reveal, and then just another just completely made up thing that is also close enough to being believable.
Be believable.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to find something believable but not true is the harder part.
That's exactly the opposite for me. Thinking of something that's true is harder. Growing up, I wanted to be a soldier, and I have a family back home.
I guess the soldier is the lie. You have family back home.
I don't think he...
The family
Family's
back home
the
is a
lie.
In the nicest way possible,
Family is
I don't
a
think
lie.
he has family.
Yeah.
I think you're alone.
Oh,
That was
I said it nicer than that.
That is not in the nicest way possible, but it's the same statement. You guys said the same thing.
I have tact.
Tarshk doesn't care enough to have tact.
That's fair.
I
That was harsh,
think
bro.
Alar and
Oh.
Marcus are both going to guess that you wanting to be a soldier is the lie.
Why'd you roll a con save?
Because he's
Does
drinking.
that hurt?
So what does a 16 get you?
I don't know, Philip. What does a 16
Mild
give
amount
me?
of
It hurts
psych
less.
damage.
Do I take psychic damage? I'm not.
How
you
sad are you?
You take negative damage because that felt bad.
You start to think about yourself in a way that you haven't in some time, being like, am I outwardly expressing someone who has no family?
Am I the worst?
Like, do people
I mean-
look at me and be like, oh, look at that edgelord, but his family died in a fire?
Don't you have resistance to psychic damage as well now? So, like, surely it's better.
My apologies, Duchess.
didn't
I
die in a
forgot
fire,
that your
they
family
left him
actually
for
died
dead.
in a fire.
Yeah.
Granted, your family were murdered, and then the fire was started on top of them, which I think is different, but I digress.
Well,
That is a very important distinction.
It is, but Duchess doesn't know that. I know that as the character, as
That's
the
fair.
player, but
Yeah, Corin, what's the lie?
I always wanted to be a soldier.
Is
Really?
the lie?
No, that's the truth.
Okay.
Oh,
So you
I was gonna fucking say.
are alone.
Can I take a drink just out of
Alone in
pity?
class.
Fenrir's just been dumping that barrel into his suit.
I love how you're loving my bluntness so much.
Oh
yeah.
my god. I don't even know if there's a save for that one. I think that's just 1d4 damage.
Make a con save with disadvantage.
That's just vicious mockery right there. That's 4 psychic damage to Corin.
Have
Duchess,
two.
you're next.
I guess Tarshk needs to have vicious mockery now.
Whomst among us hasn't gone into a rage right before we play a drinking game?
Actually, the fact that Tarshk is really good at insulting people just sounds really funny.
Oh yeah.
Unintentionally.
No, that
Is
was
what-
that.
let
The
this-
second, I will clarify. The second time that was intentional on his part.
Okay,
Mhm.
perfect.
All right, Duchess.
He's
What lie do you have for us?
Oh, have fun with this one, guys. So, I came over here from a different fucking continent, or I have spent 60 years in Faraday.
I'm going to guess you actually stayed 60 years in Faraday.
I'm
How
gonna
old are
guess
you
from
again?
another continent.
90.
think you from
Okay.
another. I think you're from another place entirely.
You would have had to been so young.
Yeah, if you
I
came
was
here when
actually very young when I came here, so.
It's fair.
Well,
It-
in to be fair, elves do reach maturity at the same age as humans. They just aren't considered adults until they're like 100.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Um,
you've been here for decades. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's been 60
Marcus
years.
and Aylar are both going to look at you, seeing that you just look like a out of the box wood elf, and go, "You're definitely from this continent." There's just a river that separates us.
I'm gonna
Based
say
on
you've
that-
been here for 60 years.
No,
is the
definitely
truth.
from another continent.
The continent's the lie.
I just feel like she's been feral for a really long time.
No, being here for 60 years is a lie.
Nah, it's not.
100%.
Copy. Alright, so have we all decided?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
The lie is the 60 years.
Fuck. I drink again.
I am from a different continent.
I'm so good
I-
at this game.
I hitched a
Okay.
ride on a boat,
Okay,
and I need to
so-
find that man.
I guess that's another.
I've actually
concept.
only been in Faraday for like 48 years. Still a long
So-
time, but only like
Oh,
48 years.
Wow,
Yeah.
Song Shen have another drink.
I'm only on 5 drinks.
What does Marcus
That's-
think of this?
Um,
Is Marcus now looking at me going like, what the hell?
I guess insight check on Marcus for that.
I'm going to insight
Not
check
only
Marcus.
are you a
Yeah.
child, he conscripted a non-citizen.
Alar is looking a little buzzed now. Songshen, can I get another con
Oh.
save from you?
Oh,
No.
I'm
Okay.
Can the goddess make a con?
I
save?
not 20'd my insight, so it's
Oh,
I
30.
got 21.
He looks a little confused, like he doesn't think you're lying, but what you claim to be the truth doesn't fit with what he knows to be normal. So
Hey, Marcus.
he's
Marcus. Marcus.
he's like genuinely surprised that that was the lie.
Can I just go, hey, Marcus. Hey, guess what?
What?
My family's a fucking cult. What makes you think I'm not from a different continent?
I mean, assuming this isn't a rhetorical question, pretty much just like everything that what you look like.
Kind of racist,
Fair.
but okay.
I did
Also,
I
to be
did come
fair,
over
there's
when I was
religious
like 20,
crazies
though.
everywhere. So.
Yeah.
Mm,
I did come over when I was like 20, so.
that's
I
so
wasn't-
young.
Yeah, hi. I was so not going to get betrothed.
She was
The
just
guy
a
that
baby.
one. It's so not.
Babby.
I mean, I
That
was
was my-
correct.
That was my
In her being
third
feral.
one, Philip. Do I con save?
Con save it. See how drunk you are.
One
Well,
of the 10 feet has
Tarshka still
plus
only
two,
had
I mean,
one
plus three.
one drink.
Songshin
Oh,
is drinking
two.
a lot, but she
Technically
is
two.
holding her beer liquor. What are you drinking, Songshin?
I'm probably drinking like mead, but I would like to switch to like spirits
I would
because it's
say,
not working.
That's a lot.
Corin,
Talk more.
you've also
Are
just
we-
like
is this-
been drinking
This is a con
casually.
save against. This is a con save against poison, though, right? Basically.
The argument
much.
could be made for that, yes.
I mean,
Okay,
that's
excellent.
what alcohol is.
Guys, I must go.
Disagree.
Dinner will be ready soon, so.
By
I'll
the
be back.
by the
Bye, have
literal
fun.
definition of poison, alcohol fits that bill.
All right. Corin is not at all buzzed yet.
He also
Attaboy.
has plus
Tarsh
three.
But
Tarsh has
soon.
had 2 drinks, so if he fails one more time, he's got a con save
Technically-
waiting for him.
So now it's Marcus's turn. He's going to tell you, I am married and I have green eyes.
Can I see his eyes?
I agree. You have green eyes.
Won't matter.
Can you?
Hang on, I'm zooming in.
The marriage is the lie.
I feel like you're at just as alone as he is.
Actually, yeah, the
Oh,
answer to this is, can I see his eyes?
Yes.
What color are his eyes?
Green?
They're green on his token right now.
yes.
That's the lie.
He wears contacts.
We've already. Never mind.
Wait.
Shut up.
Oh yeah, that's right. You detected that there was illusion magic on him.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to say that the eyes being green are the lie. The rest of you, the only person I told about that was Corin.
Finner would still say that he has green eyes.
Tarsh says that he's alone, so he has green eyes.
I'm gonna say he has green eyes because I want that one to be true.
Green eyes are. Oh, why are you going to marry Mario?
I
Oh.
Mary
like to keep my options open, you know.
Oh, you're going to try to make him less alone?
That's the best.
Nobody will let me do that. You know this.
Why? Because you're alone?
Ooh.
I mean, yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Just gonna-
Danger.
Oh.
Danger.
Danger, Will
Okay.
Robinson.
Okay,
Okay,
that was a joke made out of character, I would like to say.
Oh, okay.
so Fig takes.
Tarsh did not actually
2
say that
psychic
because he
damage.
doesn't know.
Yeah. He shows you a just kind of basic ass golden ring and goes, "I am married."
Why?
I should have picked Dispel Magic with this fucking level. I swear to God.
Well, didn't you say that last time too, asshole?
It's not prepared, is what I meant.
Okay.
Oh, that's
I've had it for a minute
I was
just to
about
fuck
to
with
say.
Fenrir,
Okay.
but I don't have it prepared.
So
Okay,
what the fuck
okay.
color are your eyes?
Hang on, can't you ritual dispel magic?
Not Dispel Magic.
No.
Detect Magic.
Marcus, what color are your eyes?
Not green.
They're cerulean auburn, obviously.
Gee, what the fuck color would that
Did
even
you say
be, Travis?
cerulean auburn? It's a green.
It is a green. I was looking up pretentious colors, remember?
Auburn is
I know,
like
but
red.
it just feels like blue with
Yeah,
like
it's-
either red
hold
or
on.
orange, and you're saying
Yeah.
that makes it green. It should be a purple if I'm in charge
What?
of colors.
No, that would be like a brown.
Well, everything is brown if you mix it poorly. Everyone knows
Yeah.
that.
Okay, to be fair, I can't comment on eye colors because I actually genuinely don't know what color my eyes are
White.
Oh, trash.
My eyes
in real life.
my eyes change color sometimes, so it's a little inconsistent. Sometimes they look more blue-green, sometimes they look more gray-blue.
Who had to drink?
Tarsh does, so he's on his third.
Oh fuck! I think I have to as well. Jesus Christ! I'm on number 6.
Too bad you're out of Fenrir's
I'm on number 4.
protection.
Alright, so
That's fine.
do all three of us have to drink one and make a con save?
Go for it.
Well, you and Corin have a +3.
Well, and I also have advantage against poison, so
Yeah,
Do we
Philip.
have to-
Sorry, you can.
Do we have to drink on every drink after 3 or every third drink?
I did 3, 2, and then I was gonna do 1.
I can't find it on an actual color palette, but it's a hair color.
21.
Oh, right. Philip, I switched to spirits specifically because I'm now trying to get drunk. Can my DC for this be lower? Higher? Higher.
The DC behind.
All
Yeah.
right.
I think
Right.
Tarsh
Oh,
would-
fuck me!
Holy shit, she would too.
No! This is
God,
what
you-
happens in real life.
You're so bad at this.
I'm trying to get drunk.
Not for nothing.
You're not that bad at it, Fig. My Discord DMs would say differently.
I love that
She
hair
drinks
color.
so-
That was one time. It's also a really good hair color.
I think
Yeah.
I think Tarshk is probably drinking something that's close to like 30 or 40% alcohol.
Yeah,
that's a
I'm
great
just-
hair
I'm
color.
just drinking vodka at this point.
I feel like someone with that hair color could fucking ruin Alar's life.
Or my life.
Just anyone.
I had that hair color briefly like 10 years ago.
I'm going to take a
That
quick
tracks.
bio break.
Hmm.
I'm going to cut us off at 2 rounds of this, but if you want to continue, it is Laras's turn, then Songshen, then Tarshk.
Thinking of another thing.
All right.
Fenrir's
Well,
probably
Tarshk doesn't really have anything that he can do as a truth, so
Uh,
Well, mine.
Fenrir's had enough.
It's only been 1 round. We got 1 more.
I'm just trying to think of stuff.
You haven't been thinking this whole time?
No.
Fenrir's
well,
just
do
been
you
wondering-
want me to
just
go
cost.
before you if you want more time?
No, hang on, let me just read my character sheet.
Cora
might
walks
actually
over
be
and
useful
retrieves
thing
his
to do.
thrown hand axe.
Oh,
What?
I want it to be on the stream, so I'm gonna wait. But yeah, we're gonna do. Everyone think. Well, Philip's gone.
I already know what I want to
This
do.
would be so much easier in a different character.
Then why?
Yeah, are you saying that Sanction's not fleshed out?
Yeah, imagine if you had invested some time in this character, Fig.
This isn't like a dig or anything. We know that I didn't do that.
I know we
That's
did.
like a
I know we know
known
that we didn't
fact.
do that. I know. That's what I'm saying. Imagine
That
if we'd
sounds
done
like
that.
a you
I
problem.
Well, I'm
actually
not gonna
think
take
there's
it as a
lots
dig.
of depth. You know a lot about your backstory that like we don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be something you like or dislike. It
And
could
we
just be-
actually, our characters don't know anything.
That is true.
So it could be like, which of course all the players know, which could be like, oh, I have a brother, and all of
I
us would be
know.
like,
Fuck. Yeah. I was gonna do the brother one, but I can't think of like a lie to go with it. Not to like spoil it, but
why not
well,
something
Raz
like
is
you?
mildly.
Why not?
You were a noble.
I would suggest something, but I don't want to ruin it. So
I mean, yeah, but it can be anything.
yeah, you could say, "Oh, I was set to marry a friend from my childhood," or something. I don't know.
it's fine. Give me a minute. I'll think of fucking something. Maybe.
Or I was
Point.
extremely proficient at the marimba.
So you're gonna say maracas, but yeah, that works.
Either maracas, like you can make
I'm
up
so
anything.
good. I'm so good at playing the triangle, you guys.
Yeah.
Actually, I play the glockenspiel.
What is a glockenspiel? Do you think?
It's like a xylophone.
Oh, I know. I with Lorenz would have been so doubtful.
like,
It'd be like,
what is that?
describe a glockenspiel. What scale does a glockenspiel play at?
What region is that
Immediately.
from? Piss. I'm gonna write this down. Oh wait, I'm sat at a PC. I don't have to physically write things. Uh,
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I got a slice of key lime pie.
Ew.
Did you say ew?
Yep.
He hates lime.
I have an aversion to lime.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something sassy, but I'm like, I thought about it. I'm like, no, that's rude. I'm not gonna say it.
Doesn't stop you from telling people they're alone.
Well, that's Tarshk. Tarshk literally has 0 tact because he does not care enough to have any.
Fair. Well, I guess that's not fair, but
I do because I try not to make people upset too much,
Mm,
unless they're being pricks.
goals. Upset the pricks.
I like key lime pie because it's one of the only pies I actually like because everything else is way too fucking sweet.
Just get no sugar added pies. They're very tart. Exceedingly.
No one makes those and sells them.
Oh, you can get them at Walmart.
I'm back. Where are we?
Walmart has shit food.
Okay. We were waiting for you so that our character expositions could be on the stream.
Oh, I don't mute you guys.
Oh, well, shit.
Yeah. That was
oh,
the,
spoiler alert stream.
that,
Fuck.
that was the whole point of me telling you who the next 3 people were, so you could
Well,
keep
shit.
going.
Well, then.
Oh, I didn't want to go because I thought you would want to hear some of this stuff.
I have mine. First one, I specialized in language in college. Second one, I took music classes in college.
Wait, what was the first one?
Yeah,
First one was I specialized in
languages.
language.
He specialized in music.
And the second one is I took music classes.
Oh, so are you a dumb bitch or a theater kid? Got it.
I mean, that's, yeah.
That's not mutually exclusive.
Tarshk pulls out his pan flute and starts playing a little ditty on it.
I'm gonna do 1d4 plus 1 for this one.
Lorazes is definitely a dumb bitch, so that's the one.
Lorazes takes 2
Yeah.
psychic damage.
Wait, what was that?
You take 2 psychic damage from the insult.
What was the insult? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Either
That you're a dumb
a
bitch?
bitch or a theater nerd.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's fine.
Oh, can I get a vibe check on Razes? Does he feel like a theater kid to me?
You know that he got a fiddle as a gift and just immediately started playing it like he knew how.
Oh,
the whole
fuck.
time.
Yeah, no, I'm going with Corin on this. This is a dumb bitch. I already knew that, though.
Tarshk has had no exposure to him playing an instrument or using languages at all. So can
That's
Tarshk
fair.
try to insight this?
I'd allow it. Yeah, you can insight check it.
Actually, all of the fights Tarsh watched, I was out of Bardics.
Yeah, so Tarshk literally has not seen.
I have a fiddle.
He hasn't seen you do anything with the instrument.
That's fair.
I'm having second thoughts about my answer now.
Okay, and
Wait, what was your answer, Corn?
I think you studied music in college, but I'm having second thoughts about it now.
Hold on. Wait. I'm gonna use
Because your sister's a
knowledge.
musician.
I'm gonna use knowledge from a past life to add a d6 to that.
Yeah, my sister is mildly famous.
Yeah, and she's a musician, so like, why would Lorazes?
Oh, 11.
I would say, from what you've seen him do, he definitely seems more of the wizard learning more languages than someone who would study the arts.
Because all I've seen him do is wizard stuff.
That is fair.
Yeah.
From what you've seen, that is all. You have seen me turn a man into a toad and suffocate him in a bag of holding, though.
But that's a wizard thing.
Yeah, I'm changing my answer.
That's the most theater kid thing I think I can think of, actually.
Remind me how you phrased the options again.
I, one, specialized in language in college.
Or he specialized in music.
Or I took music classes.
How many languages do you speak?
A bunch.
A bunch.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Like 7.
7, including common.
Oh, I only speak 6. And I didn't study mine, so like, where'd you get all your language?
Yeah, I'm changing my answer. You specialized in language.
I guess Tarsh.
Yeah, I feel like he's a language boy.
In language, since
And he wasn't allowed to be a theater kid,
I was
is the
about to say,
vibe that I get.
all the music you learned from your sister, and your dad would not allow you to take classes
Mhm.
in it.
The first son of the Manaflow family being a music boy, ugh,
Could you imagine?
right?
What about Marcus and Alar?
Is his family a big something?
He's
They're
got daddy
fancy.
issues.
I was gonna roll a d20. On
Um,
10 or higher, Marcus is gonna guess language, and Alar is gonna guess music. 9 or lower, it's gonna be the opposite. Marcus thinks you took music classes. Alar thinks you specialize in languages.
Okay. So everyone's guess is in. I did specialize in languages.
Yay!
If I had attempted to take a music class, I probably would have been disowned.
I'm gonna drink anyway.
I got a big barrel. How much of that barrel
does-
is probably
does-
gone by now?
Does your dad not like you? Or
Are
something?
you
Fuck!
are you
No.
distributing it to other people, or are you just drinking it, Fenrir? Because you could probably answer that yourself, depending.
The
I'm
reality
sharing
is,
it between Corn, between Corn and me.
my father has a set of goals and expectations, and until my sister's name became prominent, she was not meeting those with her music choices. And now that she's famous, of course he loves her.
Yeah,
Lorazes has the daddy of all daddy issues.
1,000%. Yeah, it's,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
it's definitely like the I played baseball in high school, but I was never good enough to go pro, so I'm getting you a trainer at the age of 4, so that I can make you do what I didn't have the
Bro.
ability to do. That is. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me that's not
That's
your dad.
pretty accurate. And I think it's just because he's not number one across the mages.
Yeah.
Or not.
All right.
Tarsh goes quiet and looks contemplative after you say all that.
Yeah. After Lorazes is Songshin. And just like, I don't want to yuck anyone's yum, but are we okay with maxing out at 2 rounds of
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
Everyone
it's fine.
else
2
is
rounds is fine.
struggling. I could do this all day, but I guess
info
everyone else is
reveal?
struggling.
I came up with another one.
Okay.
The problem is I can't say too many things.
That's fair.
Mhm.
So,
Okay.
You've also
So
had the
the-
least amount of character exploration. The rest of us have had
That is
the
fair.
whole rest of this campaign, yeah.
Okay, so the options are the land I grew up on was known for the magical resources that occurred naturally in the area. Or my family controlled a fiefdom that produced the best soldiers in the kingdom.
What was the first?
The land I grew up on was known for the magical resources that occurred naturally in the area. I wrote these down, which is why I know the wording.
I'm going to guess that one's the
And the other one was something about soldiers?
both of these?
My family controlled a fiefdom that produced the best soldiers in the kingdom.
Both of
Okay.
these sound like huge brags.
Okay,
Yeah.
out of character, I'm gonna say this.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure if you had the best soldiers, your family wouldn't be fucking dead.
You know,
You don't know that my family's dead.
she's dead.
That's why
You know
I'm
that you
saying
died.
out
I'm
of,
dead.
That's why I'm saying it out of character.
Yeah.
Tarshk wouldn't know to say this.
Mm.
I'm just gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, you need to roll for it because you know the answer to this.
Marcus thinks the one. Alar thinks the soldiers.
It's got to
Okay.
be the soldiers because you're definitely not noble. So like,
Yeah,
it's
Tarsh.
weird.
He literally just confirmed that I am noble.
Bleh.
Tarsh thinks that
Francis doesn't
Tarsh
believe
thinks
you.
that the soldiers is a lie.
The one thing Lorazes holds dear in this world is the absolute truthism of 2 truths and a
Nobility.
lie. And
Bro, he's
yet,
clinging to that shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, but is Songshen enough of peasant trash to disturb the sanctity of one truth, one lie
listen.
game? To claim to
Hold
be
on one
nobility? To claim to be on equal footing of me?
To no
You are-
benefit at all.
I'm gonna go get. I'm gonna
Hey.
ask the bartender if he has all 8 pieces of like a full silverware set.
Are you gonna
Hey.
make me salt silverware?
Hey, based on what I know about the guy, Lorazes isn't exactly much of a noble himself.
Eh.
Excuse.
Oh no, he
Are
absolutely
you
is.
deaf?
No,
There's no
I'm,
missing him.
no,
Yeah, just-
he's not a noble. He's a noble. Big
Noob.
difference.
No, actually, there's zero difference at all. Actually, none.
No, one can be redeemable. The other is not.
He's
Nope,
gonna
nope, they're the
He is-
same.
the bartender's gonna hand you a fork, a spoon, and a knife, and go, I don't know what you want with the other 5. I can
Just give him
another
like
spoon.
extras of each one.
Like, do you have a soup spoon and then like a
He hands you another
appetizer?
spoon.
It's the same type of spoon.
It's the exact same spoon.
What is the
Quick,
other thing that you were wanting from me?
I have a question.
Never mind.
If Lorazes is so noble, why doesn't he have all of the utensils on himself?
They're in. I'm gonna put up my tent.
Yeah, please don't pretend he doesn't have them in the tent.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Okay, back to the question.
Oh yeah. What did everybody say again? It was either magical resources or soldiers.
Tarsh
I rolled
thinks
for
that
it, I say
soldiers.
soldiers.
Tarsh thinks
I picked
soldiers
soldiers.
is the lie.
Okay.
No.
Fenrir tried to insight this, and I don't.
Oh,
know.
you could try. Yeah.
He got a 14.
I don't know what I would roll for this.
I would
28.
say-
You believe me, whichever direction.
That doesn't tell me.
You
Yeah, it
get,
doesn't-
You get no indication of what is truth.
Yeah, you just believe me. The one that
just
is
takes the rest of the barrel.
No,
just
both are true.
Pours it.
the one that is true is the one about the soldiers. My
Yeah,
family
knew it.
controlled a fiefdom that produced the best soldiers in the kingdom.
Barbarians.
No, they were just straight up really good actual soldiers.
Alright, well, Tarsh now has his 4th drink.
Fenrir
I'm
goes
also
up-
going to take another drink.
Fenrir gets up and
Why are
goes,
you
gets
taking another
barrel.
drink?
Because I want
She
to.
wants to.
Fuck!
Yeah.
She's rolling a persuasion check
Or
on
I'll
AOR
be
at the end
back.
of this.
Okay.
Get another
Song's
barrel.
been trying so hard to get drunk, and that's
And
what
I
I
can't.
appreciate about her.
Alright, Tarsh.
Tarsh, you're
has
up.
advantage.
Yeah, you would have
Advantage gives-
advantage.
And then a
Tarsh
plus 3. Oh, never mind. Fenrir is not nearby, so that's a 9.
You are feeling it a little. I'd say you're in the buzzed range, and as you kind of realize that for the first time in a while, you're starting to kind of be affected by alcohol. It is your turn in the one truth and a lie game that we're all playing.
Tarshk actually drinks a lot after specific things happen, but he doesn't do it often.
Just a barrel of ale or whiskey.
Get vodka. Make it stronger.
I've done that with mints.
Oh, that shit's cursed.
I meant to bring it to Phillips.
Yeah, that would have been really great.
Alright,
We should have taken any alcohol to Phillips, to be fair. Next time.
So, I am fond of swimming underwater, and I have a pet that I like to take care of. So
But
one of those
swimming?
two.
Or a
So
pet.
he either he likes to swim or he takes care of a pet.
Well, if he's reverse Veth Renato, he loves the water. So
No.
Yeah, we're gonna say he likes to swim.
Yeah.
It's also he's a beach boy, so
Yeah, he looks like a
He
beach
is not
boy.
a beach
We
boy.
keep calling him a beach boy. On the one hand, I don't see a pet on you, but on the other hand, I guess normal good pet owners wouldn't take their pets into battle. I wouldn't know. My cat goes with me everywhere.
it's ethereal lightning cat.
That's fair. My fox also went with me everywhere. I just forgot he existed a lot. Marcus and Alar
Fair.
are both going to guess that you like swimming.
Yeah, I say that one too.
Is that everyone's answer?
Fenrir is just drinking.
Yes.
What is Fenrir's guess?
He is drinking the barrel.
None of it. I am done with this game.
He's like, I don't understand the rules of this game, I guess.
Okay, well, I guess Fenrir is just not participating anymore.
He is trying to consume as much alcohol as he can.
Tarshk looks over at Fenrir, like throwing back the barrel, and is just like, "I'm not gonna wait for him."
I'm
Good.
All right, everyone, take a drink.
Yay!
Tarshk
You got a
doesn't
pet?
like Tarshk doesn't like swimming. There's an alley cat that hangs out outside the library, and he likes feeding it and grooming it when it comes by and says hello to him.
Are you planning to eat it at some point?
Oh, what the fuck is
I
wrong
know you
with
like
you?
pet it, but when you said grooming it, I
Yeah,
full on
dog.
imagine you like licking it.
No, he
That's
had.
how cats groom.
No, he's got a little broken comb that he has in his little stash of stuff he sleeps in. So yeah, Tarshk
You
does
sleep
not like.
in a stash of stuff. It's
He's
just
a
like a
dragon.
pile that you
You-
sleep in.
You see where he's standing? That he right next to that, underneath all that other stuff, is where he spends his nights.
One, we got to get you out of here. Two, there's so much more for you to like tell us about yourself
Also,
through this game.
yeah, Tarshk does not like swimming. Joke's on all of you, fuckers.
I mean,
the
I had to guess
sandals.
that for the meme.
Mm.
You're a
The
beach
sandals
boy.
threw us all off. He didn't.
It's
grow
also the like shorts,
He-
the beach shorts.
He didn't grow up in the mountains. He's a beach boy, but he doesn't like swimming.
He did.
Yeah.
He's not a beach boy.
Are you sure?
Well, he
about
shouldn't
that?
look like a beach boy then.
Those aren't.
His job is beach.
No, he's not a beach boy.
I would
I don't
take.
know why you-
I would take those capris to the beach every day.
Mhm.
Dude, he even has like one of those bracelets those like
Every
surfer
day of
dudes
the
wear, and then like he has
He's
his
fully
shirt off, like
carrying.
he's, been
He's
sunbathing.
carrying a surfboard. He's got
No,
like
that
the.
is a bow, but I mean,
No.
hey,
He's
The
got the
only-
like
he
puka
wouldn't-
shell necklace.
He wouldn't carry a surfboard because he doesn't have a necklace. He has a little thing.
it's like a yeah.
He's got the little puka shell bracelet.
Yeah, yeah.
That is a braided bracelet. There are no shells. He just finds wearing a lot of clothes uncomfortable.
I mean, I guess I gotta give him that. Yeah, I get that.
That's why he covers the unmentionables and doesn't cover anything else.
I don't know, man. Do they? I asked you.
Do what?
Nothing.
Fenrir, when you're done drinking from your cask, it is your turn.
Oh. um. I was in a wolf over 500 years ago.
You were what?
In a
What was
war over 500 years ago.
Okay.
Or I hate all of you.
Oh.
You're so good at this game.
Second.
You
Wait a second.
Can I make an insight check? Do I feel like this man hates me? Oh wait, I don't need to. I definitely feel like this man hates me. It's me.
Yeah, I was about to say, Fig,
Friends
get real.
were playing this game.
I actually know the truth, and Marcus and Ayla are both guessing that you hate everyone.
I hope you were in a war 500 years ago. Not.
Tarsh is gonna guess that you hating everyone is a lie because you don't seem that hard on the inside.
I know which one is the lie, but I'm not
No,
going to say
he's
out
like
loud.
he's like a floaty gas cloud on the inside.
My God.
He's a fart on the inside. He might hate us. Actually, I've changed my mind.
You know what?
No, I think that one's the lie.
Is that why
I'm gonna
you
hope it's the lie and say you were in a war 500 years ago. You're at
he's a-
least as old as my father.
if he's a cloud inside, is that why he stinks?
Does the void smell like anything, Philip?
No, I think
I
we
don't know.
previously
Does it
established
smell
Yeah,
like
that.
alcohol at this moment?
No, it probably smells like
It might
alcohol.
smell like alcohol now.
Does Vareth get drunk?
I mean,
I bet
you
the
do
void
have an
smells-
entire barrel's worth of alcohol in you at this point, so you
It's
No,
just
do
a
no.
wine glass to her, though, right? It was
I-
really big.
You would think
That's why I
that
went and got another barrel.
you would think that a goddess would have some alcohol tolerance. Yes, I
You
think
would assume.
The
that
only goddess like allowed to not have any is Ioun.
I don't think she's in my pantheon.
There's a version of her. Whatever is the book nerd that's secluded in a library of knowledge of the world.
Yeah, I might not have one of those yet. Good call, though.
Good call.
The lie is, I hate everyone here.
Yay!
Oh,
I drank.
Breathe a sigh of
Yeah,
relief.
just everyone sighs and drinks. Be like, oh.
and then realizes
Ugh.
what that means.
Sunshine just can't get drunk.
Can I
You're
Get
fucking
less
immune.
drunk.
You gotta pour the
Can
bottle
I
of whiskey
go over to Songshin
empty.
and just
Can
make her
Harsh
drink from
like
the barrel?
notices Songshen trying
I'm-
to get drunk and offers some of his stronger drink?
No, I already got like the strongest thing they have, and I'm just like chugging it at every opportunity at this point.
Oh my god, I fucking hate you. Oh, I
This is
take
the
it
one-
back. I hate all of you.
Can anybody give me disadvantage?
Fenrir is going to put the barrel right down in front of you and walk back over to his chair.
I can't. Wait.
I don't
Oh,
think I
wait.
can.
No. I could make you. I could basically silvery barbs you, but you'd have to do an attack, not a save.
Can I be attacked by alcohol?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
back.
I can't get drunk.
You missed that Fenrir
Songshen
said
is
he
getting
hates
very
everyone.
frustrated.
I
Yeah,
just
Sunshine has
realized
drank so much, but is barely even like phased.
how many
How
drinks
many-
did
I got
you have,
less drunk.
Songshan?
I lost count. I'm at like 7.
Okay,
I think it's-
yeah,
Maybe
that's
8.
on me. After 6, you start rolling with disadvantage.
Yay!
Which
I
means
I mean-
you no longer roll with advantage.
Would you like me to roll a new one? I will drink again.
I gave her the barrel.
Dicks!
Motherfucker.
My constitution is so good.
Which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Normally it's a dump stat for me, but
It's just
I-
because she's a dead
my-
thing.
She also has proficiency with it.
Yeah, it's a proficiency that's doing it. I only have +2 to my con. Ooh, I'm very
So what have I
mid on
missed?
like all of my stats.
Ah.
I realize.
Mhm.
alright. I guess Alar is going to go next.
How is Alar and Marcus doing? Since they thought
I haven't been keeping track, but I'm on drink 6, so we'll just kind of go with that.
Yeah, I mean,
They share my con stats, so they don't need to roll. They're just going to be acting like I act.
So they're basically not quite drunk.
How dare you?
He's not wrong.
If this was other Alar, I'd have so many things to say, but unfortunately,
Yeah.
this is NPC Alar, and I didn't write an actual backstory for him.
Dude, you should have said something where it's like, oh yeah, my sister has brown hair, or I'm secretly a werewolf, and all of us would have been like, it's gotta be the werewolf, right? It would have been funny to mess with. Like, is this Alar a werewolf?
This Alar is not a werewolf. Let's see.
How do we know?
Somebody hit him with something silver.
God damn. I've been making fun of all of you for not having anything prepared, and here I am.
Yeah, but yours is an NPC. I think you have a harder time. Ours are actual characters, or at least they're meant to be.
To be honest, Fenrir just didn't know what to say.
yeah, and I can't say too much about Tarsh because he doesn't know.
In Ixbut Griffinrada,
Mm-hmm.
and do not care much for fruity cocktails.
What was the first one?
I'm an expert Griffin rider.
Oh, so you don't know how to ride griffins at all.
I feel like the
No, he said he
What kind of
doesn't
drink is
care
he
for
literally
fruity cocktails.
currently
That's
holding?
bullshit.
He is currently drinking a beer.
And
Does he
hating
look
it.
like he's enjoying it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's no fucking way, Philip,
How
you
dare
wouldn't make a character.
There's no.
Does the
there's
bear
no
have an
no
umbrella?
way.
You would never speak ill of our Bellinis, bro. Not even as a character. You'd never do that. He's an expert
I don't
Griffin
think.
rider.
Yeah, no, I don't believe that one.
Oh, I do believe that 100%.
No.
Bengtshin just wants to find out if he's seducible.
Tarsh,
Hey.
Tarsh thinks that he. Tarsh looks over at him and says, "You gotta love cocktails because you don't look that competent."
Okay, the options were you're an expert Griffin rider or you hate fruity cocktails, right?
I don't care for fruity
Don't care
cocktails.
for them.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like
that's
if
good.
I'm presented with two options, which is like a fuzzy navel or like a nice amber ale, I'm taking the ale every single time.
You don't have to say it so sexually. I get it.
I'm not saying it sexually. That's just my voice.
A nice amber ale.
Tarsh thinks he doesn't like fruity cocktails. He doesn't.
I've
he's
never seen him with a griffin.
Tarsh doesn't know him that well, so
I don't think he's a griffin rider.
All right, which is it?
Okay, yeah, I love a nice cocktail.
Yeah, fucking
We
of course
all
you do.
know
I
it.
drink.
My
Yeah.
my brother he's the Griffin rider of the family. Not the gay one, the other one.
Pig! What the fuck are you
I
doing?
can't.
So they
Roll
were
with
both
disadvantage.
lies?
well, she
No, I
has
don't have
advantage.
disadvantages. It's a straight roll.
She has
Double
advantage.
disadvantage.
Yay!
Double disadvantage.
Fucking hell!
So they were both lies? Is that what's going on?
No.
No, he loves fruity cocktails, as everyone should.
Which means him being
Yeah.
an expert Griffin rider is a lie. He is not
But he
gay.
said he didn't care for them.
All right, Tarsh.
But-
Yeah, because the truth is he loves them.
Oh, you fucking shithead.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Tarsh
JT
is on
is
his-
right.
Tarsh is on his fifth one.
Oh, I mean, you're technically, but like,
The
you know
best
what we
part
mean.
of this whole thing is Songshin's trying to get drunk,
I
and
just,
then when she tries to seduce Alar at the end, she's gonna roll a 1.
I am not gonna try and seduce that man. Why have you guys
Why?
assumed
Wait,
that
why
I'm doing
wouldn't
that?
you?
You're absolutely going to.
I am not working on that. I'm just
Absolutely.
trying to
So
get
you're
drunk.
saying he's available.
I see through you. So I see through
How
you.
dare
Finn.
you?
Now you know how I feel about everyone thinking my character is a surfer dude.
I'm just
I
trying to
never
get
said-
drunk. For
I
funsies.
finished the 10-minute ritual of setting up my tent somewhere in this fucking bar, and I'm going to produce a silverware set with all 6 pieces of silverware.
You said
tell her to
8
put
last
them-
time.
I thought
Is
it
it
was
8?
eight.
I looked up
You
a
said 8.
fucking guide, and there's 6. I might have said 8, but there's 6, and I brought it
Oh.
up.
Guess not everyone has an escargot
Place these around the
spoon.
plate sanction.
Oh, I do it perfectly, immediately. It's not even a
Judge
roll
you
or anything.
horrifically.
I immediately do it perfectly.
She also scoffs a little bit at the quality of silver.
Yeah, this kind of sucks.
Corin, it is your turn.
Whereas,
I've completely lost my track because
Whereas-
I've been
whereas
lied
it's-
to.
Loraz is
Of
make
course,
another
it's a
con
lying game.
save.
Okay, do what? Yeah, Corin.
What?
It's your
Your
turn.
turn.
Oh yeah, I know. I thought we were still doing a con save or some shit.
No.
Oh, were we?
I don't know.
Said something about.
I was excitedly waiting for what you were
I mean,
gonna
I can take another drink if you want.
I feel like you either know you're drunk or you're not.
Oh, fucking suck my dick.
Why is your
Your
con so
non-existent
high?
dick, yes.
Because she has proficiency with con saving throws.
Yeah, but I also, for some reason, I'm rolling really well on it.
You're using up all your luck for this week.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Unintentionally.
I can't wait to actually start an encounter and Songshen's good rolls already be all the way up.
Yeah. It's like I wanted to roll really low on my initiative, and I rolled 18, which I never rolled above a 10, I think, in an actual fight.
Oh no. You got the Murph
Corin.
disease. You don't roll low, you roll bad.
She rolls bad.
Oh!
Corin, go.
I'll be back in 1 sec.
Come on, Corin. I'm ready. I'm waiting.
You're waiting, huh? You're waiting.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah. Hype. What are you gonna ask?
Get on with it.
This is the happiest Larazis has ever been.
Is
Like
just
all of my
watching everyone get
friends.
drunk.
Fenrir is no longer at the table. He's just up at the bar.
Honestly, there's not enough drinking games in just normal D&D for my taste.
I agree.
So,
Yeah, you'd think there would be, considering all the taverns people like stay at and everything.
there are normally quite a few taverns and yet strikingly few drinking
And
games.
like, how often do people celebrate in taverns after getting a big job done?
All the
like,
time.
Do they not
Literally
play
constantly.
games
Yeah.
afterwards?
The amount of times that this party in particular has retreated back to the library after a successful hunt or task or quest, probably in the double digits at this point.
But no drinking games yet.
No drinking games.
This is the
except
first.
for tonight.
This is why, because I was like, oh shit, I don't know anything about Fenrir, and I feel bad.
Yeah.
And you also didn't know anything about Tarshk either.
I didn't know Tarsh existed when I realized that I felt bad about Fenrir. To be fair.
That is fair. Gotta give him that one. Are you still thinking, Corin?
I just
kinda just
imagine
waiting.
all of us.
I was kind of just waiting for Songshin to get back.
I'm back.
Right, yeah.
There's Pig.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I have a
That's
tiny
on
bladder,
me.
I'm sorry.
Let the record show that JT is more considerate than I am.
Oh, I mean, okay.
Yeah, Fig. May the record show.
Yeah.
Write
May
that shit
the
down somewhere.
record-
And while we're going on the
That's
record, Stanley Tucci is immaculate as
That's true.
as a man.
That's true. That's a fact. That's
So,
Oh, just in general, yeah.
yeah,
I
so
can agree
two
with that.
things are true. JT is more considerate than I am, and Stanley Tucci is amazing. So
I have no idea who that is.
One of
How
those
do
is
you
a
not know
lie.
who Stanley Tucci is, man?
I feel like you'd know him if you saw him. He's one of
Yeah.
those people.
Yeah, I hope so.
Hang on.
all right, here we go. Corin is ready to lie to all of us, like a filthy little liar,
Yeah.
like a
But
dirty,
is he a pretty
dirty
little
little
liar?
lying boy.
Little lying boy.
Oh, the guy from that show, the one about the reporter in the fashion.
Yes.
The
He's in a
devil-
bunch of shit.
Yeah,
I saw
the
weirdly.
Devil
I
Wears Prada. He was also
Yeah.
great in Easy A.
weirdly I saw
seen
that movie in school on the last day when when teachers all would put on the movies because no classes are actually doing anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
What? Although that was the same day that one of my geography teacher made pancakes, and that was a really fun time.
Oh,
He had these
Honestly.
he had like 10 gigantic things of syrup that honestly weren't that great, but the pancakes were good.
Eating pancakes and watching a movie featuring Stanley Tucci sounds like
Oh
an
no,
absolute
Oh, that sounds
A+.
they
so
were
good.
different. They were different classes.
Man,
No, but we should keep that in mind
you
as
get
a thing
those
to do next
together.
time I visit.
That's an A+ day right there.
Mm.
All right, Corin, hit us.
All right. 5 years ago, I was studying to be a priest.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay.
And I have always been religious.
5 years ago, you were starting with a priest is the truth.
Yeah, I don't see you
have
always
not
being
always
religious.
been religious.
I agree with Duchess wherever the fuck she is. She might be at the
I'm
table with
still-
us.
I'm actually at the table. No, you guys can actually fully see me for once. I'm at the table.
I just feel
I'm
like
not used.
Alar and Marcus are looking at you, probably still mostly covered in someone else's blood, and thinking that they're both lies. But they're going to guess that you haven't always been religious.
You
But
don't feel religious
is,
at all.
Tarshk is going to guess that the always being religious thing is a lie.
Always being religious is a lie, yeah.
Yeah.
Considering that Lorazes is not very.
I think we all agree.
Yes, that is the lie.
Okay, I drink.
Corin was a malignant atheist until a god literally saved his life. It was like, well, okay, I guess.
14's not that bad.
Oh,
14,
yeah.
but I rolled a nat 20 on the first one, for
But
fuck's
if
sake.
I'm, like...
I am getting endless just serotonin from how great Fig is rolling con saves for her character she desperately wants.
She is gonna bomb every con save from now to the end of the campaign.
The second I hit you
Yeah.
with the damaging spell, you're going to die
Oh,
because
100%.
your character refused to get drunk.
It's not a con save, but if you hit her with Disintegrate next game, she's fucking done.
Dude, I'll fight you in real fucking life if you do that.
You
I
have
hate this
you have a +0 to dex saves, right?
She's
doesn't
fucking done.
Yeah.
Duchess, it is your turn. One truth, one lie.
It is my turn.
You know how many
One
people in my
truth, one
campaign I want to
lie.
hit with Disintegrate?
Do not.
Who do
I
you
will
want? Who do
kill
you want
you.
to hit? I can hook that up.
Where did it go?
You're
Hold
one
on,
of
I
them.
had a thing. I had a thing and it's gone because I went to eat dinner. So hold on.
There is a tiny gnat. Get the fuck off my computer.
Take its ass, Fig.
I don't want it, because I would have to, like, squish it on my monitor. I don't know where it went now. I'll wait until Bear eats it. Oh. There's more than one bug in here, huh? Oh, there's a spider. Hey, buddy.
Oh, Spider.
Why?
Say hi. Say hi for me.
No. What? Why?
Don't
It's just a
fall on my-
spider.
It looked like it was about to fall in my fucking bed as well.
Well,
You
there are
stay
worse
up there.
things. There
Oh,
are
it's all
worse
fun and
things.
games until the spider's in your bed.
There's no such
Yeah, I
thing.
don't like it when they're in
as-
my bed.
Will be worse than a spider being in your bed.
Cockroaches. in your
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, I'm
that
talking about a
actually.
spider being somewhere, not other things entirely.
bed. The way you said it was there aren't many things worse.
Okay,
than a
well,
spider
the
in
way
your
I
bed.
said it and the way I meant it are two different things. Sorry.
Well, I'm not a fucking mind reader, so say what you mean then.
Well, I clarified it.
After I had already said it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
fine.
don't know what. God damn it.
Also, fuck spiders.
Yes.
Yeah,
Don't
fuck
do that.
spiders.
No, fuck mosquitoes. They're worse.
Yeah,
that's
those guys.
I don't get,
Um,
like, the heebie-jeebies from adding mosquitoes to my combat.
No.
I'll put spiders on the map and fucking...
My favorite thing was when you discovered a fetish for, like, worms and maggots and stuff for some reason.
It wasn't! You were fighting Starspawn.
Gross.
It wasn't a fetish. It was the
It's-
enemy.
It's funnier to call it a fetish. You were so excited about the worm dragon.
Philip, if you had a dragon made out of
Um,
Starspawn worms, would you not be excited to hit your players with it?
I'm always excited to hit my players.
Okay, I got one for you guys.
Mhm.
I was. What was it? I left my original family
Disgusting.
because I was betrothed, or at one point when I was in the city, I accepted a invitation for one of the guilds.
Excuse me, sorry.
I don't think you, like, organized anything. So I think that's a lie.
Can Tarsh kind of try to insight this?
Oh,
'Cause
by all means.
He has no He has no idea. Well, he's already a little drunk, so he's not doing great on it.
I'm so mad that I can't get drunk.
Would you like to trade roles?
You could say that you just fail the con save.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, I don't know if I could technically do that because I think we agreed it was something to do with how my blood moves through my body.
Oh,
So like, I can't poison myself.
that's right. You're not a normal person.
No. My meat's fresh though.
Oh no! Stop it! Stop.
Uh,
Get some help.
never. Did we all guess?
No, you're the only one who's guessed so far.
Oh, everybody else fucking guess.
Finner's no
I'm-
longer partaking.
Well, I'm pretty sure 10 doesn't get me anything, so Tarshka's gonna guess that you left your family is the truth.
I'm gonna guess you left your family. Yeah.
What were the options again?
Left your
It
family
was
because
I
of
left
an
my
arranged...
family because I got betrothed, or I actually accepted the invitation from one of the guilds who have tried to recruit me.
Oh, okay.
Finru will say the first one is the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I fuck the guild. No, I left because I got betrothed to a guy that was very much so older than I was.
I think you told us this once before.
She did like
Probably
early,
did.
literally tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. And who is after? So we're going to end
Marcus.
with Marcus.
Oh
I
shit!
rolled
Look at
11.
that.
Did I do it? Dad, am I drunk?
You feel a slight tingle in
Oh,
your
for
fingers.
fuck's sake!
You fear it might be affecting you.
I have drunk so much.
Did you
Oh.
finish the barrel that Finner placed in front of you?
Well, I'm gonna try now. I was drinking spirits for a hot minute. If you
Now you're-
fucking hit me in the back of the head.
What?
Are you gonna hit me in the back of the head? Because I feel like you're gonna do that.
Well, if you're worried about it, you can always change seats.
No, it's fine. I'll just be suspicious that I'm gonna get fucking donkey punched.
Wait, what?
You know what a donkey punch is, Finn?
Yes! Yes, I do actually.
Okay, well,
Why would you say?
those two things don't line up. Also, what the fuck?
Jesus
Uh,
He
fucking-
may just dunk your head into the barrel.
He's gonna drown me. That's fine. I'm either
You
gonna
don't
get
need to
punched or
breathe,
drowned.
You
So-
can't drown anyway.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
You don't need. You literally don't.
Okay,
need
to be
breathe.
fair, I could technically choose to drown myself.
I don't think you. Well, considering how your
I
body
don't have to breathe, but I can.
do you get anything from breathing? Because if you don't get anything from breathing, then having water in your lungs wouldn't really do anything.
Oh, that's just like a different problem, huh?
Yeah, because there's a
So,
difference between not needing to breathe and getting nothing from breathing.
Okay.
No, I lost it. I thought I had it.
Tarsh doesn't get anything from breathing. Well, that's better than the last one. So
At least it wasn't that nat 20.
Mm.
You would have fully recovered somehow.
so what does Marcus say?
I have mastered 3 forms of combat with my sword, and I am converting a town into a defensible fortress.
I feel like the second one.
You've
was
already done the
more
town thing, so
Yeah.
the town is the lie. You've mastered 3 forms of combat.
No, the 3 forms of combat is a lie. He's mastered more than that.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good point.
Oh yeah.
Philip's trying to be a sneaky bitch after that last one. I see you, brother. I see you.
I agree with that.
I wasn't trying to be
What
a
did I
sneaky
just miss?
bitch. No.
I know you're just a fool, but now you're trying to redeem yourself by being a sneaky bitch.
Sneaky little bitch.
I'm not picking up.
Remember
Jesus Christ,
sneaky little
Fig.
bitch?
Why do you say everything like that?
That's just how I speak. I don't know why you're reading into it.
I'm a snag.
I'm a sneaky
I like
little
to think of a
bitch. I want Marcus to speak like that from now on.
No.
He sneaks.
If he doesn't, I will, and it's going to be way more
No.
upsetting
You
if I
know-
do.
You know that I
No.
can't maintain that voice for long.
He speaks like that whenever he's drunk.
That's a good middle ground. I can reach that.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Oh my.
You don't know it, but Sungshan also speaks like that when she's drunk.
If I
She
had
just
Dispel
can't get
Magic
drunk.
prepared,
Yeah, we wouldn't
this would
know.
be such a much more fun game.
We should do this in the Saturday game at some point.
Good luck.
Yeah.
This would be a fucking nightmare in the Saturday
Oh my
game.
god.
We would have to do it outside of the session. is the
Actually,
problem.
no. We can do it when Jaren's not there. It'll probably be a lot better.
No, I feel like half of the rest of the group would also have to not be there.
Jack would fucking hate it.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Jack
Harris
would
wouldn't be able to do it.
any Saturday where
Harris
it's
is only there
just
once a year
Fig,
anyway.
me and JT. It can work.
Yeah, pretty much. We should just do this after this session.
And Lorana.
Oh yeah. You're
Lorana
right,
would
you're
play
right.
nice. The lie is he is not Wink converting a town into a defensible fortress.
Told you.
Oh, we were wrong. But I drank.
Oh, but he's
He
Gotcha.
winked.
yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, that son of a bitch.
Gotcha.
Like I said, you've already done that.
Like
What is the DC on this?
Like officially, obviously, he's not doing that because it would
Yeah.
basically be like an act of war against, very
So-
important family in the kingdom.
So which
Right,
one
what do you
was
mean?
which one was the lie?
The fortress.
Yeah, that's the lie.
Okay. Well,
Supposedly.
Tarshk guessed the 3 forms of combat was the lie, so that's drink number 6.
Hey, you're drunk.
What is the AC on my alcohol consumption for it? DC, fuck.
If you roll again, let's call it a 16.
Real
Ugh.
quick, you said 6
Ah!
6 drink was
10!
real quick. You said that we get disadvantage when we hit 6.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so Tarshk no longer has advantage, so he's at 10.
Okay. You're both starting to feel it quite a bit.
Yay!
Feel it, Mr. Krabs?
Songshen got to like 12 drinks, and she's finally what some would call, I'm about to get a full 8 hours drunk.
Dude, if I move too much, you can hear the amount of alcohol in my body right now.
It's replacing all your blood.
Yay!
Your
And-
blood is just coming out of your ears.
Fenrir really tested the limits of the void with his drinking.
I smell like whiskey.
Yeah. Like people
That
are
happens.
people are getting drunk when they smell Fenrir.
The bartender is starting to keel over.
I deleted that.
So,
Fuck me.
He was also sharing his alcohol with his
so
Sprite.
hopefully everyone enjoyed our sharing circle encounter,
Yay!
and you all go back to the room and successfully complete a long rest. You wake up feeling refreshed. I feel like no one is hungover, despite Songshen's best efforts.
I'm really bitter that I wake up feeling refreshed.
Yeah. And you all are able to kind of walk back out into the common room where kind of the same NPCs from the night before are there as well. Alar, Maval, Matthias, and Marcus. Along with, you can see like additional members of the library are kind of up and about. So it seems like everyone who was kind of dispatched to the streets as like extra muscle and help for all the terribleness going on last night. They've kind of come back, and now there are quite a few people just kind of up. They're eating breakfast at a table. They look like they haven't gotten as much sleep as y'all have, but it seems to be the events of last night have seemed to finally calm down as you get back into the common room of the library basement.
Harsh lingers outside the library a little bit and pets the cat in the alley and gives it a little bit of salmon.
That's fair.
Before I go to bed, and while no one is watching, I will say a prayer before bed. I will say that.
Okay.
This
Who
is the day that I died.
Doesn't
you
is
never
The
know.
gods might be slightly more important to me now than they were before.
Who is Loraz's praying to?
Discovery.
The wind one that I have a cheeky relationship with at the moment.
Okay.
You're not gonna pray to the one that you annoyed.
Yeah.
I feel like she would not want
Might let that one cool for a couple
yeah.
days.
Yeah.
Religion check for me, Loraz's.
Alright, hold on. Where's that? I haven't clicked this ever. I don't know where it is on the fucking sheet. I found it. Oh, I'm good at that. Why am I good at that?
Because it's int based.
Yeah.
Oh, but I guess you're also proficient in it.
Yeah, I'm proficient in it.
Jesus.
Why am I good at this?
You pray, and like as you lay your head down to sleep, it's like you feel kind of like a slight breeze just kind of pass through your hair, and the air becomes calm again. But it almost feels like, the god on the other side is kind of picking up what you're putting down.
The vibes are good.
All right.
You vibe checked very well. Yes. And I've given myself hiccups, so I'm glad that there's like 15 minutes left in the session because
Hey, I vibe checked God and
A
she seems
disaster.
chill.
So, as you all kind of convene in the common room, Matthias is going to kind of greet you, no longer almost, dead. And he's just going to be like, all right, good morning. How'd everybody sleep?
Good.
I slept fine.
I'm so mad.
She's
Oh,
been
Corin's-
saying that all
Corin's
morning.
not there.
So much.
She's been
Oh.
saying that all morning.
Where is
Yeah.
Is Corn hungover?
where is Cole?
Yeah,
It's
where is
hilarious if Corin's hungover and you're
Corin is elsewhere.
Am I allowed to know where the
I will
elsewhere
tell.
is?
I will tell you where. I will tell you where I am.
All right.
Who did he flirt with last night?
Corey Darkstep. Is that her name?
Wait, there was an actual name. Wait, what?
Oh, you don't remember when you guys fought the Bahir together? And Corn was like vibing really well with
Yeah.
one of the
Oh
two.
shit! Yeah, I remember that. Oh, this morning I would like to send a message to headmistress and be like, "Hey, all's chill. Nothing happened. We're good."
Lived, bitch.
Don't tell my father. For the love of a god, don't tell my father I was
So,
involved in
just to
assassination.
be clear, you're sending a message to the headmistress of university to be like, everything's cool. Don't tell my dad.
I survived. Don't tell my dad. Yeah, that's basically the gist of it for sure.
Don't tell him that you died, or don't tell him that
Whoa!
you
I never died, and if I do die, it's never for long. All right, that was exactly what I said then.
And then, new stone who dis?
Ooh.
Ooh.
No. Yeah, she'll like respond back. Of course. You did good last night, and I think that earns you at least one small lie from me if your father were to ask anything.
Hell yeah. All right.
I feel
They
like
they all
I
they all
think
lived, right? There was no dead diplomats.
correct, which
Oh, thank God.
was touch and go for a while.
Yeah, it was sketch as fuck for me.
The diplomat's guards, not so much.
Most of the diplomats' guards are dead. I think 1 out of 12 survived.
I think a couple of them survived, but most of them are dead.
Uh, well, that just means that they got paid.
I remember there was 2 dwarves and 1 elf that were still up, I think. I might be misremembering though.
I think there was one from the Wood Elf delegation lived. Maybe 1 or 2 from the Dwarf delegation, but all the High Elf bodyguards.
Ate it.
Yeah. So, as you all, minus the people who aren't here, kind of approach Matthias, he is going to basically kind of give you the lowdown on what's going on right now, which is kind of like just quite a bit of shit, yeah? So, kind of priority A, right, is we just kind of got to make sure the city itself is kind of stable, secure kind of thing, right? I don't think whoever was kind of behind everything that happened last night got everything they wanted, but ultimately, the current ruler, right, to everyone who could see, currently believe him to be dead, yeah, and this will kind of provide an opening for like the first time in quite a few hundred years, right? That it's not just like a direct kind of inheritance of the throne, and so I could see in the next few days some announcements being made for who should actually get to claim the throne after the death of our dear departed king. Yeah. So I don't have a lot to give you today. We're still kind of just trying to get kind of all the information gathered. But I think the 2 priorities is I think we need to do a bit of recruiting. Lost quite a few people in the kind of attempted rebellion. And also, I think we need to just kind of check up on the city guard, make sure they haven't had too many like desertions or people died from the events of last night, and just kind of I don't know if you guys have ever had this, but we're just gonna kind of try to vibe check the city, just kind of see how everyone's feeling as we get to today, and just try to if the worst case happens where it would be kind of a conflict for the succession, right? Where multiple people are making claim for the crown. Whoever actually controls the city itself, that is quite a bit of a kind of boon. And so making sure that the city itself is stable and everyone who is responsible for like keeping it that way all on our side is a good thing to kind of figure out. So I don't know if you have plans for the coming week or so, but that's kind of what we're going to be going at. We need to kind of, if you know anyone who would maybe want to join the library, such as it is, we, I think, are actively recruiting. And then, yeah, I think we just kind of need to keep an eye on the situation, make sure the people that are still here feel safe and protected, and that we can kind of make this whole succession situation go as smoothly as possible, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does Matthias know about Oof?
Know about who?
The fucking pirate.
Oost. Yeah.
Oost.
Oost.
I don't think we told him.
I don't think he. Um.
Because
I guess you could ask him that.
Yeah.
So
You guys know about Oost?
Oh, is it still early
Oost,
morning,
Oost,
by
Oost?
chance?
Yeah, it's like
I
first
will
thing in the
never be
morning.
able to pronounce his name.
Can I make a run out and do some crime?
I don't see why not. Yeah, when you bring up Oost, whose actual name is Oust, but I say it dumbly, despite the fact that I created him. Matthias goes, "Oh, Damien told us that he had kind of booked passage on that guy's ship, and we've actually sent kind of a member to kind of go over there and, you know, having kind of a smuggler slash pirate kind of on the payroll wouldn't be such a bad thing, but he'd have to get real cool with the fact that his kind of organization would just kind of be like a subset of ours, and he would be kind of an employee and not so much kid. So we're just kind of floating that offer by him and kind of seeing where it lands, yeah?
Sounds fair.
So I got a fun one. I just disappeared for like 2 hours at one point, and I come back with a little bit of blood on me. I rolled a 10.
Murder?
Is that
Voluntary manslaughter. Yeah, it's murder.
murder? Did
It
you
is.
say
Exactly
involuntary
what it is.
manslaughter?
No, it's voluntary.
Voluntary man. That is just murder.
That's just murder.
Voluntary manslaughter is just.
No, it's different. It is different.
No, it's not.
It was an accident,
Yes, it
Your
is.
Honor. Are you sure?
Legally, it's different.
No, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Legally.
Can you
Well, okay,
prove?
I know
Himself
it's legally
16
different because
times
I
in the
pulled up.
backseat.
Well, no, the only reason
I'm
I know
sure
it's legally different is
legally
because
it's
I had pulled up
different.
a.
It's like it's one of
I
those.
pulled
Well,
up the-
technically, it wasn't murder.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
pretty
it's
much.
like you walk in onto like a bar fight and you just clock someone in the back of the head and they end up dying. Yeah, I meant to
Yeah.
do it, but I didn't know he's gonna die. That's not my fault. Get a bigger skull, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay,
So, yeah, I come back and there's some blood and yeah.
So legally, Duchess did not murder anyone, but I think we
Legally,
all
I
know
didn't
that
murder anyone.
technically Duchess murdered someone.
Yeah.
So
Legal.
legally,
Yeah, and if anybody asks where I was
Y'all
was
got
giving
nothing,
Riley
Crawford.
more experiments.
legally, you can only charge her 2 to 5, but technically, she probably deserves 15 to 20.
Theoretically, Duchess deserves a whole lot more, but
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah. Also, does Marcus see me come back in?
He's not out in the common area. He's either just kind of chilling in whatever room was provided, or he has gotten up early and left. So, as far as who is still here, you would see Matthias and Alar, but Naval and Marcus are missing. And again, this is like first thing in the morning in the common room, so it doesn't mean that they're like gone. They could just be still in their own quarters, kind of thing. But
Right.
as far as
So I left super early, came back a couple hours later, and I have some blood on me that I haven't yet washed off.
correct,
And maybe a couple of really nice looking necklaces in my pocket.
I have a question.
Yes.
Which of the important NPCs here, which one do I think would know more about the happenings in the wider kingdom?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Potentially within the last, 3 or 4 years.
within the
That
last
kind of thing.
3 or 4 years,
Yeah.
either one, if we're being honest.
Okay. Wait, which ones were the 2 options? Sorry.
Currently in the common room with you are Matthias and Alar.
Oh, well, you know which one I'm gonna fucking talk to.
I know.
Anyway, I pull Matthias aside. No.
Harsh
Um,
is also in there.
I will pull Alar aside, and I need to ask him about some stuff, so I'll just message you directly.
That's fair.
So I actually remember the reply.
And that way I won't actually have to remember to do an accent.
Yeah. I mean, you can if you want, but if you can write in the accent.
I still miss your Aussie accent.
I'll do my best.
Thank you.
I keep expecting you to start talking to me about my dicking.
Phrasing?
What?
So, yeah. And so, as kind of the last thing I'm going to kind of leave you all with, because for once, I guess we're actually going to try to end on time. The kind of next most important thing to at least Matthias and the library is kind of getting a vibe check of the city. Like, figure out, like, what is going on. Like, they know that in the next couple days, like, announcements are probably going to be made. And things are going to change in that regard. But in the immediate, what's currently going on? What are people worried about? What would be a negative or a positive when it comes to, like, actually controlling / defending the city? So, where we would pick up next week, if the party is willing, is kind of like on a just kind of going out in the city, seeing what's going on, and, you know, going about, you know, some maybe good Samaritan work, maybe some info gathering, maybe some crime. We don't know. But, you know, we're just gonna, you know, we're gonna vibe check the city and see what is kind of needed to make sure that it's as good as possible for if the worst comes to worst and there is like a play for succession and the city itself becomes an asset, it can't be divided, right? Like, who's controlling the city needs to be firmly on one side. And so that's what the library is trying to do, and we'll probably be recruiting you all to kind of help with is, you know, do we need to expel the Golden Vanguard because they are funded by Lord Bastion and also the Brightwoods, and having just that kind of unknown inside the city is not a good thing? Does the city guard need to be beefed up? Like, you know, these are kind of the questions that they're going to have of like, what can we do to make sure that if we end up in an actual civil war, the city is defensible. So that is the goal of the librarians, and they're definitely going to enlist your help for that. So, and then just as an aside, any kind of like character specific RP you want to do between now and next Monday, obviously either post in the channel in Discord or message me directly, and it doesn't have to happen in session for it to have happened. So
Okay.
that is where we will pick up next week.
Yeah, I have some things that I want to do out of session. So
That is fair.
I literally just sent you mine, so.
Thank you all for coming.
And I will text you any and all other questions that I have for Riley.
Fantastic. I will see you all next week.
I'm trying to think
Have
if
a good
Tarsh
night.
would even. I'm trying to think if
Bye,
Tarsh
have
would even
fun.